We said we wanted to roll an intro, motherfucker. We talking, bro.
Like, just roll. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. We got some cobwebs to dust off in this motherfucker.
All right. Well, this is exciting.
Shit, since we gonna kick it off like rookies.
Right.
Inaugural pod. What's up, nigga?
This is exciting. This is exciting. We did it. We did it, Slim.
Nah, he got the Slim voice.
No, we did it. We did it. We did it. Like, we did it. This is exciting. You know. Do you want to tell them how it happened?
No.
Why not? You don't want to explain how this came to be?
My story be fuzzy. You tell it, I'll chime in. You start, I'll chime in. That's how we gonna do this. What, we hitting the mic and shit?
Nah. Hey, man, look, so, you know, we're very excited, man. This is the first episode of the No Supervision Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Hello?
I'm SuperFran. This is KingSlimm. You know what I'm saying? Slim, introduce yourself.
I'm KingSlimm.
Man, you feel me? And yeah, man, this is exciting times, man. You know, I feel like we wanted to go into 2026 with something new, something fresh. You know what I'm saying? And this is, you know, what we came up with.
Like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about court, but they call me Slim so much. The judge was calling me Slim in court, bro. I swear to God.
Hey,
I swear in my life, the judge was calling me Slim in court for like 5 minutes.
How this the first 2 minutes of the pod and we already talk about court and the judge? Hey, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about my case, but fuck that.
That's all I'm going to say. We're leaving the rest of that out.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we excited, man. You know what I mean? We trying to put something together, you know what I mean? And really take this thing on one. So, man, how was your week, Slim?
Great. I had a really great week.
Yeah.
Other
than court. Right.
That's the great part. I ain't got much else to say. How was your week? What's up?
So, look, we got a great guest tonight. We got a great show. We got some stuff to talk about. We got some things we want to get off our chest. We got some things that we want to talk about. So, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? What you thinking?
Wine Wednesday was great.
Wine Wednesday was great. Wine Wednesday. So, okay, so look. So, just for y'all. So, we do this thing called Wine Wednesday, right? So, on Wednesdays, so the way it happened was when we first started talking about the podcast, we were like basically sitting up and Slim and Jamaria came over to the house. And
I thought we was gonna give her a nickname.
Oh yeah, Bucket of Breast.
Yeah, that's not
Bucket of Breast. Okay, so Bucket came over to the house.
Now she sound ugly.
Y'all got me.
Bucket is crazy.
Bucket of breast.
Hell no.
All right, Jam. We do gonna call you Jam. It's good.
Jam is cool.
Okay, so Jam came. Because jelly don't shake like that. So Jam came over to the house, and we was, you know, and we was kind of putting together the pod because me and Slim had already talked about it. We had already brought Jam in, and Jam is our producer. And shout out to Christian. Christian's in the back. You know what I'm saying? He's you know, man of many hats. And so we brought wine. And I was like, this feels like a Wine Wednesday. And that was like 8 weeks ago. And, you know, and we just been doing Wine Wednesday every week. And it's been amazing, man. It's been exciting. People been pulling up, you know what I'm saying? See.
Don't name drop yet.
Yeah, I'm not. Because I wasn't going to name drop, but I was going to situation drop. But I feel like we haven't had enough of them to where if I situation drop, the person's going to watch this and be upset.
Yeah, nah.
So we can't situation drop yet.
But tell them how this pod started.
Okay, so
you asked me and I said you do it and I piggyback. And then you left
okay, all right, so let's just get this out the way now. So the way the pod started was I called Slim and I was like, "Yo, let's do a podcast." Literally, that's all it was. And he was like, "All right." Which is very on brand for Slim because Slim don't really story time. So this was like last summer, right? it's some niggas outside of my mama house, right? For reasons we won't discuss, right? And I call Slim. I'm at work. I get a screenshot from my mom of the Ring camera, and all I see is 2 and 3 niggas and a woman in a dirty ass van, and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that's what we're not doing. So I call Slim, and I'm like, Slim, it's some niggas out. I didn't even get to get what it was about. He was like, I'll meet you there. Come get me.
I said come get me.
Yeah, he for sure said come get me. But I was in San Francisco, so he was all the way in Union City or somewhere. Yeah. So I was like, he was like, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take an Uber and I'm gonna meet you there. So Slim is Ubering to my mother's house,
having tea.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the freeway speeding, and that's just kind of Slim. Slim's not really gonna ask any questions. So it made sense that when I said, Slim, let's do a podcast, he just said, okay.
2016, Slim, I'm about to go on tour. All right. Pack your bag. I'll meet you in LA.
Right. No, I don't know if there's too many questions that I've asked Slim where he's actually putting up a fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just really just be like, all right, cool. Like, consequences be damned. And so, yeah, that's kind of how the pod started. Then I asked Slim about Jam, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's how things got rolling, man. So I'm excited, man. This is something new that we doing, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm excited for the future, and I'm excited for no supervision. You know what I'm saying?
Said, you know, blah blah blah. Let's use the apartment. I said, man, we got a podcast studio. Let's go over here.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Space, we here.
Shout out to Push Play. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Manny. You know what I'm saying? Shout out for everything they do. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. It's been some crazy stuff going on in the media this week, man.
The house is blowing up in Hayward. That was crazy.
I didn't even hear about that.
Really?
No, I didn't even hear about that. Well, wait, explain that.
PG&E was digging and hit a gas line, and this house in Hayward erupted, bro.
Was it people in it?
Yeah, 6 people in the hospital.
Well, at least they in the hospital. They're not dead.
Both neighbors' houses are caught on fire. Like, nigga, this shit was many.
Damn.
It was all over yesterday. I for sure thought you would have seen it.
Nah, I swear to God, I didn't see nothing about it. I ain't seen not one single thing about a house blowing up in Hayward.
Bruh, that's ugly.
I'm not gonna lie. When I got to the house, I was so tired. I just started watching Running Man, and that was it.
What's it on Netflix?
Yeah, nah. It's on. It's not even on streaming yet. It's on my little app.
This nigga made it up.
Nah. I was gonna say the name of it, but the thing. So look, this is why I said it like that. Is because if too many people know where I'll be watching my bootlegs at, it gets compacted. So like it'll literally kick you out because there's too many people watching.
Got enough bandwidth. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, bro, the more people that know about it, the less likely I am to be able to watch what I want to watch. So I don't really be telling people about it. So when I was just about to say the name, I had to kind of kick myself and be like, nah, my app. That's it. Don't worry about it. Like dead ass.
You can keep that. I got enough soaps.
Nah, on my mama. Like on my mama. Hey, you be watching telenovelas?
What?
Hey, telenovelas be cracking.
I'm not watching Telemundo.
Hey, telenovelas be cracking. No. I don't know if you ever watched a telenovela. Hey, it be so much drama going on in the telenovelas.
Is it a show or a channel?
It's a show. It's like they're Mexican soap operas, bro.
Fun fact: I was a production assistant at one.
You produced a telenovela.
PA number 1. I was building.
You understood what they were saying?
Hell no. I was building the sets.
So how were you helpful?
I was building the sets and doing the electrical.
Okay. All right.
Nigga, we had a real electricity on set. I could do that.
Give it up for the electrician, man. Hey, Slim, the only electrician I know that don't want to do no electrical work. Like, oh my mama, be like, you call Slim. Hey, Slim, you trying to? Nope. I'm not.
Everything I told myself I wasn't gonna talk about. I didn't want y'all to know what I did for work. Shit.
Hey, now everybody gonna be calling Slim. They be like, yo,
no, they ain't.
Yo, Slim. See, that's what I'm saying. See, Slim don't never want to do it. He don't never want to do no electrical work, which is I don't understand that. I don't understand. But there's a lot of things about Slim that we're not gonna get into, I guess. We're gonna keep it a secret. Man. So we got a great guest today for our first pod. He's gonna grace us with his presence in a minute here. You know what I'm saying? He late, because niggas is always late. So I got a phone call, right? So I hit him earlier and I said, hey man, what time, we gonna pull up around like 8. He like, yeah, nah, for sure. I'm gonna see y'all there, man. I'm damn near getting my shit together right now. I'm like, all right, bet. So I get a phone call right when I pull up. Hey man, I'm running late, man. I'm like, bro, we talked about this already, man. We gotta be timely. And he like,
got shit to do.
Man, you know how that go. So yeah, so we got a great guest today, man. I'm excited, you know what I'm saying, for him to come sit down. It's somebody that I feel like nobody has talked to yet. Not saying nobody has. I'm pretty sure he's done something. But I feel like a lot of people haven't sat him down and had a conversation with him. So it was super, super important that I wanted him to be the first guest, you know what I'm saying, on the pod. I wanted him to be the first conversation that we had, you know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited. I'm not going to say who it is. We're gonna surprise you guys, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. He'll be here in a minute.
You want to give him a hint with the button?
Okay. That's a great hint. That's a great hint.
I'm going to have too much fun on this shit.
Right. No, that's a great hint.
And Friday night before I step out?
I'm telling you. Hey, so let me ask you, why you feel like going out in the Bay is so trash?
I mean,
just since we talking about Friday nights.
It's not horrible to me. Like, I know everybody, but that's why everybody hates it. Everybody see the same people.
Right.
But shit, I know everybody. I go to the bar, bartender give me free drinks, security know me, I get walked in for free.
But see, I feel like that's what messes it up, is because they know everybody and they have this expectation that, one, it should be free. 2, the drink should be free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere can't be halftime.
I don't know. I enjoy it.
I do too. But I just hear people complain about
the city, and I'll be like, I don't know nobody.
Right.
That's when I'll be like,
bro,
shit trash.
I can't remember the last time I went
out. And I'll be like,
this shit trash. I don't know nobody in here.
I don't know nobody.
Nothing but hella Asians in here.
I had dumbass fun in Houston because we was 50 deep.
Yeah.
So, nigga, I can go from our section to their section. I'm having a ball.
I feel like whenever I party out of town, it's always a better experience. Like no matter where I go, LA, Houston, New York, Miami, New Orleans, Atlanta, New York is like that, bro.
See, I'd be sleeping in New York.
New York is like that. New York is like that. I didn't have a good appreciation for New York when I was younger. It took for me to grow up a little bit and to like have business in New York and a reason to go out there, and then to have a reason to go out to the club, for me to really start to appreciate what New York is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it took a long time for me to appreciate that.
I've only been in New York twice. But yeah, I don't know nobody, so.
You said what?
So I don't know nobody, so.
In New York?
Yeah.
I know a couple people in New York.
So.
I got a couple people in New York.
If I don't know nobody, I'll just be like.
I got a little boo in New York. Hey, boo.
And I'm an introvert, so like if I don't know nobody, like I'm not gonna be saying nothing.
Yeah,
until
true.
I get in that mode, like.
Yeah.
But it got to be the right environment.
And New York niggas is so over the top and all, vibrato and, yo, what up, son? Yo, what's going on, B? How you feeling, guy? And
that's
I'm
the
like,
funny part, because Bay niggas like that too, and I can get in that mode too.
Yeah, but I feel like
extra.
But I feel like Bay niggas, Bay niggas is like that too.
And the fact that we had this conversation with an LA nigga,
yeah,
he was like, man, y'all niggas be turned up. Like, nigga, y'all niggas be turned up.
Like, now, my mama. I feel like LA niggas be turned up, but like on like the calmest level. Cause I feel like you never know. You don't really. I feel like Bay niggas show their hands, right? Yeah. If a Bay nigga is upset, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, bitch ass nigga. Man, hey, what's up, bro? Like, niggas, like they show their hand. Yeah. Where it's like, LA LA niggas like, like, man, what's bracken, blood? Like, they'll step to you a little bit like, hey, where you from, cuz? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like on some smooth shit where it's like, New York niggas, they just over the top with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, suck a dick, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, New York niggas is like, hey, man, suck my dick, nigga. Like, they show their hand too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I feel like Bay niggas definitely show their hand when we talking about like getting mad or being aggressive or like anything like that. Like you don't really see calm niggas in the Bay when they start to get mad or get frazzled.
Not at all. Never. Not at all. You'll know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like as much as we think we different, niggas is really a lot of the same. Like for real. Cause when I go to New York and I see these niggas tripping, I'll be like, nigga, I'm just in the Bay.
Hov said it, nigga. Oakland like Brooklyn.
Yeah, on my mama. I swear to God. Cause I'm like, bro, I'll be in New York and I'll be hearing these niggas getting at females and they be saying the same thing. Like, they just use their own lingo. And I'm like, nigga, like, man, get on and get spit on. Like they say the same shit. It ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, I have a great appreciation for New York now. Like, that's probably one of my favorite cities. That and Chicago. Chicago is very underrated.
I went to Chicago once.
Yeah. Chicago is very
And
underrated.
I was only there for a night.
Yeah.
Of course, we had to hit Harold's.
Oh, yeah. Gotta hit Harold's. Harold's is amazing. You gotta get the medium hot.
I was hella mad. I seen a bar called Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I just wanted to go because I say shenanigans.
Right, because it say
I
shenanigans.
didn't have time to go.
Yeah, nah. Chicago is like a jewel. Like I try to tell my homies, like, so we went out there over the summer for Black Beach weekend or whatever.
Yes, you did.
Black Boat weekend or whatever they call it. But it was amazing. It was amazing. Like I didn't know that there was so much blackness going, because of what you see. You only see the bad side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially in hip hop, you only see Lil Durk and Chief Keef and all the violence and all the murders and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see like the good side of it. You know what I mean?
And then in the media, you only see them niggas smoking each other downtown. Like,
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Tripping.
Bro. Like you see fucking, what's the girl, her fucking mixtape party got shot up. They killed like 17 people. I'm like, bro, like, what's going on? Y'all okay? But then I go to Chicago and it's not like that. It's not like that, bro. I promise you. We be downtown, moving around, going to clubs. We be Soho House this and restaurant that. And I'm telling you, bro, Chicago is a vibe, bro. Like, I try to tell all my homies, like, hey, bro, go to Chicago. That's one place you need to visit. Go spend some time in Chicago. You'll love it.
Spend some time. Like I said, I don't
you'll love it. Yeah. There's a couple cities like that though. You know what city I feel like is growing that I've been twice. Dallas, that's one for sure, 1,000%. Especially because everybody be dick sucking Houston, like,
or an hour and 50 away from Dallas.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, but everybody
talk about an hour and 50
he
away.
hour and 50 minutes. Just say 2 hours, nigga. We asked Christian where he went, where he went, and this nigga Christian gonna say, oh yeah, I'm like an hour and 50 from Dallas. Nigga, just say 2 hours.
Not
nigga.
$1.45, not 2
Yeah,
hours.
nigga, like just hey man, you know the GPS it says 157, but if you drive a certain amount of speed, man, you get there in 144. Get for sure. Like, I'm like, bro, just say 2 hours, but it's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be that exact. But Dallas is definitely one. But I feel like everybody be dick sucking Houston. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which, don't get me wrong, Houston is raw. Houston is amazing. The women in Houston are amazing. But I just feel like Dallas is chef's kiss. I'm telling you guys, man, I spent some time in Dallas too. Dallas is like that. Dallas is like that. But Charleston, South Carolina. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Charleston. So Charleston is raw. Like, that's another black city. Like, and I know that there's like a lot of, we're the super minority on the West Coast. Black people in general.
Yeah.
Like, there's not many of us left on the West Coast. And I mean,
expensive.
Yeah, nah. And I mean, you're seeing everyone kind of migrate back down south, Texas, you know what I'm saying, Mississippi, Alabama, Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina, D.C. Have you been to D.C.? Oh, you have. We went to D.C. together.
I've been to
Yeah, I know you've been to D.C.
That's
I've
true.
Been to D.C. Yeah, nah, you know, man. Look, Roseboro, D.C. is, man. D.C. is like that too.
I got cousins in DC. I love y'all.
I think DC got the finest women in the country. I'm gonna be honest.
That's why they call it Pretty Girl County.
Yeah, nah.
County.
Yeah, nah. If I had that, damn, is that why they call it that?
That's why they call it Pretty Girl County, bro.
Damn.
It's Prince George, but yeah.
I feel like I've heard that before, but I just in this moment, I'm like, damn, that's really why they call it that. Pretty Girl County. I'm not gonna lie, bro. DC, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got some homegirls. Shout out to my homegirls in DC too. Shout out to my homegirls. But because they might see this and be like, nigga, why you ain't? Nah, nigga. DC is like that.
I don't know why I clash with DC niggas though.
Yeah, why you was like y'all niggas?
Both times I've been to DC,
you got in a fight, nigga.
I don't know, bro. It's them. It ain't me. It's never me. It's them.
I always feel like niggas is weird whenever I go places and like the actual native niggas. Like I probably feel like they feel the same way about us. Cause we stomping through their city tripping. You know what I'm saying?
I'm stomping for sure.
Yeah, like we stomping through their city tripping. So I mean, I feel like at a certain point they gonna feel like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Who is these niggas? Like, what y'all niggas on?
I don't be trying to start no problems, but I be stomping for sure.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I mean, that's how it is. But that's the Bay too. we really don't give a fuck anyway. So
that's why I liked Houston so much, nigga. I got a bodyguard in Houston.
Fucking what's blood name?
AJ. What's up,
AJ.
What's up,
Hey
nigga?
man, shout out to AJ, man. AJ, hey, remember AJ used to be doing like 6 push-ups and then he'll go walk off. I'll be like, hey, what you like,
Out
man?
of the 50 Oakland niggas in the club, we had 2 bodyguards. AJ was my personal one. I get up, they go piss this nigga. Where you going, Slim? Like,
right, nigga, follow you to the bathroom. Like, I got you. Like, hey, nah, AJ was solid, man. I always fucked with AJ,
and
man.
the homegirls was staying in Houston, so I think we at the club. The homegirls there. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
AJ told me, let me walk you through this motherfucker, introduce you to the owner. The homegirl Slim. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, Houston was lit. I fuck with Houston.
Nah, man, but AJ, it was always funny because like I was so unused to seeing other security because it was always just G, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when we went on tour,
And that tall nigga too.
oh yeah, nah, dead ass. But when we went on tour, AJ just popped up one day, and I just was like,
First day, just
yeah, like what, where this nigga come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? But he was cool, you know what I'm saying? AJ,
H-time.
bruh, just came in stomping on shit immediately, bro. Like, all right, we get it, nigga. You from Houston, nigga. We get it.
I still talk to that nigga though. That's my nigga.
Yeah, I haven't talked to AJ in a long time. It's been a minute. I mean, we still follow each other, and I'll be seeing him, in a while. I mean, I haven't seen him lately in the gym, but he was in the gym for a minute. I used to see his little videos he was posting and shit. Yeah, nah, AJ was solid, man. I fuck with AJ. Good dude, man. You see that, and that's the good thing about traveling and and touring and just music and moving around is you meet a lot of good niggas, man, and
A lot of good niggas and tapped in niggas too. Like,
yeah.
That's why we be stomping. Niggas be tapped in already.
Nah, my mama. And that's the part that I feel like a lot of people don't understand is that you'll come through a city and then niggas will be like, man, you look like you feeling kind of at home, my nigga. I do feel at home, my nigga, because the niggas I'm with, nigga, they make me feel at home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then when they come to the Bay, they call me.
Exactly.
And they feel the same way.
They feel the same way, bro.
We do regular shit.
They feel the same way, bro.
Niggas be liking the Bay regular shit.
Yeah, no, my mama. On my mama. They do.
I used to take these niggas at 92nd.
Yeah,
We
nah.
be outside.
I remember, bro. So look, I had Interscope Records on 92nd, bro. My partner, you remember Garrett?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Garrett. Garrett is
Got
amazing.
mad shout outs this episode.
Yeah, nah, it's all good because when you speak
First
when
episode,
when you
shout my
speak,
nigga out.
Yeah, nah, when you speak about niggas, especially if you still fuck with them, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, man, shout out to them niggas. If they ever watch this, man, shout out to my nigga G. We got somebody in the house, you know what I'm saying, tonight, man. Where you at, good brother? Yeah, we looking for you, man. Looking for me, man. So if we don't need a lot of crazy introductions, but you know what I'm saying, we gonna go ahead and give it to the legend. Shout out to the legend Manny in the back. I see you back there. We're gonna give it up to the legend DJ Slowpoke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is that my boy? Two of my boys back there, man.
Yeah.
That's Mike Dash E back there in the cut.
You feel me? What's up?
What's up with it, man? What's going on?
Man, what's going on, man? Welcome to the pod, man.
Thank you.
This is like the inaugural, like first episode, man. You know, so I really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
I
Just
appreciate
Play his drop.
All right, you got it? Hey. Speaking of my drop, my original drop, Tracks a Million Days, man. So RP Tracks.
oh man, RP Tracks a Million.
Big track.
Yeah, man.
So wait, what was your original drop?
It was me saying it, just DJ Slowpoke, but I just slowed it down. But then one night I was at the studio with Tracks.
Okay.
And him and Chrissy said it. Chrissy
okay.
Blanco.
Yeah.
She said my drop. That's her saying my name.
So you want So look, you want to know what's funny is that I was watching this thing a couple of days ago, and it was talking about how you only remember things for the first 30 years of your life, and after you turn 30, your mind is just rerunning all of your old memories backward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like trippy, but this is why it made sense. Because when I was thinking about when me and Slim met, I can't remember exactly when we met. Right. Like I know we met.
Right.
But I was already in my 30s when we met. Right? But I remember exactly when I met Spoke because I was like 19. Right. I remember Kev had a spot on 10-6. Yeah. Kev had a spot on 10-6. I pulled up to Kev's house. Poke was in there rolling weed. Hey, this my nigga friend. Right. Hey, friend, this Poke. I'm like, what's up? That was like 20-something years ago.
That was a small ass spot, but
bro, that shit was tiny, bro.
We did me and Kev used to make ringtones at that spot. That was like
that was like the ringtone era?
Yeah, like we would make our own ringtones. Like it was just like something that we did. Like he had a certain phone where he could have MP3s and I could have MP3s. So we just started making ringtones.
That's tight.
I got a ringtone. That's probably in my email. I could probably find it too.
That's amazing.
I actually need to bring that back.
So I heard about Poke probably 10 years before I met him.
Okay. So how'd you hear about Poke?
My uncle was a DJ. I was a DJ. And my uncle, I think Poke had called him, like, borrow some equipment. My uncle was like, hell no, not letting him borrow shit. Right. He said, that nigga parties is too hyphy. I said, I want to go.
Right. No, I mean, my DJ journey it started in 2000. I graduated in the class of 2000.
Okay.
And so that summer, that's when I started trying to learn how to DJ. Dude I was mentoring me, his name Rob Reyes. He had a promo company, and I used to work for him for his promo company. Okay. And we used to be all over the Bay passing out records and CDs and all that kind of stuff. And so that summer, like I graduated, June? Like I say like July. I was like, bro, I want to learn how to DJ. And I just started. He started putting me on the vinyl, and I just started mixing instrumentals. Yeah. Like that was just my whole thing. I made like an hour-long mix. A hell of crashes. The blends wasn't cool, but I gave it to Balance or Saeed.
I remember Balance.
Yeah, I gave it to him, and he was probably the only person that got that mix. It was like an hour-long mix of just instrumentals, and he used to write to it. And he was like, bro, he's like the beats he was picking. He's like, man, this shit's dope. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, oh, dope. I'm like, that was my first mix. I'm probably like 2-3 months in the game, and he was like, man, that was dope. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then, as I started kind of hanging out with Rob more and like trying to figure it out, he was like, nah, you got it. He was like, so then function days on the church on 27th Street. Rob and DJ Marcus used to alternate and DJ. Yeah. 1 week it'd be Rob, 1 week it'd be Marcus.
That was Westlake, right?
I guess it
was Westlake. Yeah, it's called Westlake.
It's across the street from Hope.
Yeah, from 7-Eleven, right there. Yeah, Westlake. Yep.
And
I went to one of those.
No, so I went to
bro. Oh my God.
And so we used to set up the equipment, and then Rob would be like, I'm about to go to the bathroom. Yeah. And he's like, just play a couple songs. That nigga be gone for like 20, 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So I just had to just go. Yeah. Just kind of figure it out and just kind of got thrown out there. And I just started figuring it out.
But those weren't particularly Black Fridays, though, right? Nah. They was Black Fridays, right? Okay.
That was definitely a Gene party, Gene Cockerham party. It was definitely those.
Yeah. That shit, I remember them parties like crazy, bro. I remember niggas walking through the parking lot with guns behind their back, like, just walking through the parking lot.
Right.
It was so hyphy back then, bro. Like,
I mean, it was hyphy, but we didn't know it was hyphy.
Yeah. That was regular.
Yeah,
like that was
it
regular.
Kind of like that's what it was.
Like a nigga,
Being regular is
no,
crazy.
this is what I'm saying. A nigga's walking through the parking lot with a gun and nobody is tripping.
But I
Like-
just moved into this shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
not
why I
normal
keep
from where I'm
forgetting
from.
it's like,
Right,
you saw
right. Slim
and
from
so is
Cleveland.
in Queen.
I came out. I came out 05, 06.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
came
It was
in-
already.
this
It
is
was already.
way before that.
This is like
Like-
2001,
Yeah.
2002. Like this is way before that. So that's why I'm like, it was just crazy. And so, all right. So we're at a party. Poker's DJing, and either we needed to go somewhere else. I'm not saying I wasn't necessarily. I just remember Poke was ready to go. I just remember Poke saying he was ready to go.
This up, but,
I remember Poke was ready to go.
I already know how this goes.
And Poke had songs that he could play that he knew would shut the party down.
this is the thing. Gene, this was all like a scheme of ours. Gene would basically stop taking, the party would be over about 12:30.
Yeah.
Gene would probably stop taking money like around 11:15, 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock. He'd probably take a couple dollars, but he ain't really,
Right.
it ain't a lot of money coming in.
Right.
So once he kind of give us that little look, we kind of know it's either we can end it now or we can just kind of just have a cool party and go to 12:30 and then be done, because we got to be out the building by like 1 or something like that. And so
they had hard stop times back then. Like, we charging you.
It would be a situation where I'm still doing promo for Rob. So we'll have to go do a function. The function started at 8 o'clock. We'll do it till 11:30, but it might be something going on in the city at the Mezzanine or Mission Rock or Club. One of them just one of them spots
City
out
nights.
there. And, this is we at this point. I'm still like 18.
Oh,
We
okay.
going to regular clubs.
Yeah,
I'm going up there to pass out records
Right.
and flyers and shit to the DJs.
Right.
And so I'm not really going up there to kick it. I'm just
Right.
going up there to work.
Right.
And it might be something going on. Somebody might be in town, and we gotta, we need to kind of be in two places at the same time.
Right.
10:30, 11, you kind of get that look. Then ain't really no more money coming in.
Right.
Couldn't be a better player. Hating on a player.
B.I.B.I.
Yeah. We would just start hitting them with just
Bruh.
joints.
And a fighter breakout.
Yeah, shortly.
And a fighter breakout.
Some girls might start arguing.
Yep.
Dudes might slide on somebody. Like,
Yep.
it's just something would kind of happen. And it was just like, I can play these 7, 8 songs back to back to back to back. And it's like, the party gonna get shut down. It'll just stop. And we can just break our stuff down and go hit another spot in the city. Like, it wasn't, like, we did it on purpose. We for sure did it on purpose, but at the same
Bro,
time,
that's insane, bro.
but it was like it was kind of controlled because we just kind of knew what we could do.
Yeah, control chaos.
Just get it kind of chaos, because it's like we ain't making no more money,
Right.
And so we just kind of waiting for something to happen. So it's
But
like,
what nigga had to go to school the next day because he got knocked out?
I'm sorry.
Had to explain that.
I'm sorry.
Because Poke decided because he wanted to leave. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't just me.
I'm not putting it on you. I'm just
No,
saying.
I mean, it's a bunch of people that probably took some L's.
That's a bunch of people that probably took some L's.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of probably shook out like that. But I mean, we was trying to get to the city.
Nah, you're not wrong. So wait, so tell me, Poke, give us kind of a breakdown of just you in general, man. Where you from? You know what I'm saying? Where you hail from?
I was born in Oakland, California.
Okay.
I moved to Richmond around, I was like 10 or 11. So all my junior high school years, I was in Richmond. I went to Juan Crespi, I went to D'Anzo all 4 years. So I graduated from DA. When I started coming of age, and on the party scene was probably like around 15, 16.
Okay.
It was the year, it was probably like 98. It was whatever the year was that the Rough Riders Volume 3 came out.
And Sneakercidal.
Yeah. And but I'm saying it was this
with
one
TVs.
particular summer jam where that song was like the Maya record had just came out, the Girls Them Sugar, and
Yep.
the Beanie Man,
Yep.
the Rough Riders Volume 3. They all played these records. Like,
It must have been the one in Mountain View.
Yeah,
it had
Mountain
to be.
View.
Yeah, it had to be.
And
yeah.
they just kept playing these records. They was playing it in a little club that
Yep.
was up there. They just kept playing these songs all day.
Yep.
So I'm on the line. We just chilling, talking to girls and shit. And And this dude walked up to me. He was like, "Man, take a picture with this CD." I hold it up, take a picture, but it's the song. It's the Rough Rider Volume 3 song. I'm like, bro, how you got this song?
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit is brand new. Like, I heard it on the radio the other day, and I'm hearing it all day here today. How you got this on CD already?
Right.
He's like, oh, I do promo. This dude was named Desmond. He worked for Keep It Real, which was owned by Ingrid Best. Ingrid Best owns one of the best wine companies out right now, iBest Wine. Shout out to Ingrid. She from the town. But he worked for her. He gave me his number. He was like, bro, he's like, if y'all want to like do some promo, whatever, hit me up. Like, all right, cool. I was with Feedy, what's up?
Okay.
And so the next Monday, we hit him like, hey, what's up, bro? He came to the office. The office is right there next to Cave, where Cave is now.
Yep.
The office was in that building. We go see him, and he gave us hella posters, hella Cash Money posters, like the Lil Wayne Block is Hot, like the big posters, like bigger, probably bigger than some of these on the wall. But so he like, man, just take these posters to your school, take these cameras, these little disposable, and just take pictures of people with the posters.
Yep.
So I come back to school sophomore year, I got Lil Wayne Block is Hot, full length posters in high school. Like it's like after that, I was like the nigga at school.
Yeah.
Like it was just
Because
on
where'd you
strength.
get these?
Exactly.
Where did you get these?
And I'm talking like this is peak Cash Money.
Cash Money,
like,
Hot Boy.
Yeah, like this is peak. They brand Juvenile album is incredible.
Yeah.
Like now Lil Wayne's coming up and you got the posters and the CDs.
Yeah.
Like the CD singles. So it's like, nigga, I'm like the guy on school. Everybody looking for me like, wait, I need a poster. I need like so.
Yeah.
And like from that day, it was like, no, this is it.
This is what I want to do.
Yeah, this is what I kind of want to do is like this promo stuff. I wasn't thinking about DJing and nothing. I passed up on all that Cash Money vinyl back then. I had kind of got all those records.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about DJing. I just wanted the music, the CDs, whatever, and just pass the stuff out and just kind of be at Hilltop Mall all the time, passing out stuff, and just that was our new little hook. We do a little parties in Richmond and Eagles Hall and Veterans Hall. We lining up the whole thing with posters and taking pictures, like just going overboard. We really was wasting hella shit. But, but if you was in Richmond going to parties at them times, you probably took some of them posters off the wall or whatever because it was like peak Cash Money.
It's damn near like paid in full. Like that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's when I damn near stopped playing sports because I was just so tied into that. I was playing hoop all through Richmond and everything, but then once I started getting into promo, I just was like, man.
So you can really track back where the inspiration started.
Yeah, for sure. It was that day. Like it was that day when I was like, bro, how you got this CD? Like, because I'm like, I had a hookup at Sam Goody at Hilltop. The girl used to sell me all the albums for $10, for CDs for $10 and tapes for $5.
Yeah.
Anything I wanted, like, because I used to just be in there so much, so she just like, let me just make some extra money off this nigga.
Right.
In your pocket.
Yeah, for sure. Like she was pocketing all that, but so I had all the No Limit Million, all the Cash Money, everything local, Bay Area, Spice One, whatever. Like whatever came out, if it was the new shit, I went and got it.
Yeah.
And she once that kind of kicked off, and it was like, oh, I'm doing the promo shit now. Like it's like I'm in it. Like this is what I want to do.
Right.
And we did that for like, I say until I graduated high school, until 2000. And then I started trying to learn how to DJ, but then I ended up going to school right after that.
Where'd you go to school at?
I went to Full Sail Recording Engineering school.
So you can engineer too?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you still remember how to engineer? Do you still remember how to engineer?
I still use Pro Tools, so like I can run a session. I could probably
Right. You could track somebody if you
I
need
ain't
to.
gonna sit here and try to take nobody money and try.
Right.
If somebody needs somebody to track, I could track.
Was Full Sail out here? It was in like
It's in
Florida.
Orlando, Florida.
Oh, so you was in Orlando?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fire.
Yeah, I went out there for 2.5 years. Me and Bedrock.
Wow.
Oh,
we
shit.
was roommates.
Oh, y'all was roommates at Full Sail. I definitely have never heard this
Did
story.
y'all know each other before that?
Yeah. So I put Bedrock with Kev. Then they did Kev's first EP.
Okay.
And so
First EP ever.
ever.
Okay. All right.
And Kev, we talking about Kevin Allen, aka Eric the Jerk. And Kev worked at the mall. Bedrock was the homie. And I would just put them together. They recorded that shit at his house. So my uncle is Raphael Sadiq. And,
which is something we have to. You can't just say it
we'll,
like
yeah,
that.
we'll
Yeah,
talk
you
about
can't
that.
just say it and keep going.
Yeah, no, that's
All right.
my,
So we'll put a pin in that, but we coming back to that.
right. Yeah,
You
that's,
dropped
Okay.
something?
Yeah. Right. You dropped something like
right. And so that's my mother's brother, and so right after 9/11, nobody was flying.
Okay.
He got nominated for a Grammy for The Love of My Life, the Erykah Badu.
Erykah
record.
Badu and the comedy.
Yeah. So they was going to the Grammys, but this particular year it wasn't in LA, it was in New York because of 9/11. Everybody went to show solidarity. It was like 2002, I think.
Right.
So he took a bus from LA
because he doesn't fly.
He wasn't just nobody was flying.
Nobody was flying.
Nobody
I'm tripping.
flying
Yeah. I'm about to say DJ Khaled had ass.
Like, no, it's saying like I mean, shit it was niggas. The planes crashed.
Yeah. No, for sure.
In New York,
for sure.
And so
nobody flying to New York, nigga.
Right. And so my boy Seth got tickets to the Grammys. I don't know how he did it, how he got them, but he got like 5 tickets. So me, Bedrock, Seth, like I think John went, like John Costin.
John Costas,
went, and I think somebody else went. I want to say the other John went, or DS. It was somebody, but they flew. I was gonna fly. They
flew to where?
They flew to it wasn't the planes wasn't flying. It's just everybody was scared.
Oh,
to fly.
okay. All right.
Because you know what I'm saying. It wasn't that everything was shut down. It just,
Got you.
So,
Niggas was flying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they flew. My uncle's like, bro, he's like, you ain't gotta fly, just come to LA. He's like,
and get on the nigga.
He's like, get on the bus with me and just ride. But if I got on the bus with him, I had to leave like a whole week early because it's a 4 or 5 day trip.
Right.
And so get on the tour bus. 50 Cent album had just came out.
Yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Die Trying. So niggas was listening to that the whole time. It was probably the first time I smoked with my uncle because this dude was on the bus that was just blowing hella weed. And just, you couldn't help it. And we rode to New York. But the thing about that trip was that he noticed that I was hella tech savvy. And I knew how to get the video game to play on this oxput and this and that. And he like, how you know how to do this? Like, he's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to send you to engineering school.
Right.
I'm like, all right, bet.
That's hard.
I'm like, okay.
That's hard.
That's that's what rich niggas say. They say shit like that. It's like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like, like
we on the way to go get your Grammy. I'll send you over there.
Right.
Matter of fact, how much that shit costs?
Yeah, like so I'm like, all right, cool.
Right.
I told Bedrock about it because he's the only one that really know production. And I'm like, hey, my uncle talking about sending me to this engineering school. I don't know when he gonna do it, but he brought it up. I told him the name of it. He went on his own and looked it up. Now, at the time, Bedrock had a good-ass job. He was working for Pac Bell. Like, he was, he was a young nigga, but he was like 19. Had Pac Bell
he was happy.
Showing your age.
He was happy. He was happy.
He like, he looked into it. He like, man, I'm going to go check it out. I'm like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, I'm going to fly out there and check it out. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. He called me from out there. He like, hey, I'm going. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm like, okay. He's like, see what's up with your uncle, see if you really gonna do it. I called my uncle like, hey, what's up with that engineering school thing, man? My boy, I told my boy about it. He said he going. He, okay, I'm gonna look into it. No pressure. I ain't really stressing it. Bedrock called me like 3 months later, like, hey, should I get a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom apartment?
Yeah.
I'm like, let me call my uncle. Call my uncle, hey, bro, like, my boy is going to the school. He asked me if I should get a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom. I'm like, what's up with the school? He like, oh, I just switched accountants. Let me do this, da, da, da. I'm like, all right, cool. By then, this is like, Bedrock started in September. I told Rock, I'm like, how much is the 1-bedroom or the 2-bedroom? What's the difference? He's like, the 1-bedroom is like $610. This was like $610 in Florida. The
Especially
2-bedrooms,
Orlando, nigga.
yeah, like the 2-bedrooms was $745. So I was like, get the 2-bedroom and I'll just pay you.
And you gotta remember back in the day, my first apartment that I ever got was $650. Right. It was a 1-bedroom in LA. Like, keep going.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, and this 2-bedroom, we was in a gated community, 4 pools.
Right.
We had both.
It wasn't even smirkish. Like, it wasn't even smirkish. Like, it was cool.
That shit was clean. Grocery store right around the corner.
Yeah.
We had a patio for barbecue pit. Like we was living good.
Right.
And I told him I'll pay him the difference from now until I figure out what's going on.
Right.
I get a call October 29th It was right before Halloween. My uncle like, hey, I'm gonna send you to school, but you gotta leave. You gotta go out there for orientation like tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What? I'm like, all right. I'm all right, cool. I'm with it. I'm like, I had a little girlfriend at the time. We was really getting serious.
As you're saying this, I'm saying it all in my head in your uncle's voice. But keep going.
Right? Yeah. He like, hey, you gotta go out there and do this, and pops had to come up with like $6,000 for the initial payment,
Right.
and whatnot. He took care of everything else, but and I had like a small like FAFSA, but and then I left and went to orientation. I had to go to orientation. I started school November 4th. Like it was just instant. Like you gotta just go.
Yeah, you just pick up and leave.
Luckily when I got out there, I met this girl that I messed with the whole time I was in school. Like the day I got out there.
Yeah.
I'm like, and if it wasn't for her, like I probably would have been.
You would have left. You probably would have
I probably wouldn't have even did it. But it was like she was like hella cool and just kind of held me down because she was in school, but she was at the big college at UCLA.
Got you.
And I was at the little engineering school, but everybody in the city knew the people that was at the engineering school might have a couple of dollars, so it was like they was rocking with us. Like,
right.
We had a little cachet.
Right. Well, I mean, since you brought him up, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how do you feel like, just you working in music, how impactful do you feel like coming up in a family with Raphael, Dwayne, just like, it's just you come from a music family. So, I mean, how does that inspire you? How does it you know what I mean?
It's dope in one hand because I've actually got a chance to kind of really just be there and sit back and watch a lot of it.
Yeah, I seen the video where you was on the train.
Yeah, like, I was in the old Tony video and that kind of stuff, but even like it'd be like the times where we would be at my grandmother's house, his mom's house, and he would just take me in the car and just play me shit. Mm-hmm. And I'd be like, I would hear the album, way months before they would come out, and just got a chance to really just sit with it, and like it was like little stuff like that, and just kind of being at the studio. And
could you even appreciate that at that age?
I think so because they all knew I was musically like in tune.
Yeah.
And going to my father, we used to buy tapes at the flea market all the time and all the bootleg tapes, but it would be everything that was on the radio. Mm-hmm. So if anybody had a new song that hit the radio, these white couple at the flea market, at Coliseum Flea Market, they would have their whole album on a bootleg tape.
Yeah.
And you get like 20 tapes for like $25 or something, or $30 or something, but you get everybody's new album. No singles, like the whole album. Right. So I always had access to everything that was new, so I kind of already knew the music. Mm-hmm. I always had a double-decker tape deck in my room. I had either a Mega Blaster, the black radio with the tape deck on the top.
Yep.
I would make my own tapes. I was recording over my mom's gospel tapes to record Too Short and listen. Like that was my camouflage. Like I was like, I'm listening to gospel.
Right.
And they would look at the tape like, oh. And then I'm in my Walkman.
Hey, you wrote gospel on it? Gospel tape?
No. I'm recording over the gospel tape. I'm recording over the gospel tape.
Oh my God, bro.
So like, mind you, they bootleg tapes, but you put some tape over the top little holes, you can record.
Yeah.
And so I would record over the whole tape. Like I would run it clean. So I would press record and run it all the way clean. So it would record everything off.
Imagine your mom putting the Hezekiah Walker tape in.
No, I told him this is like James Cleveland
and Uncle Luke Scar come on.
Right. Too Short. No, I'm listening to Dog album.
Don't fight the feeling. Come on, that's crazy.
Imagine, hey, look, your mom put on the Kirk Franklin tape. Your mom put on the Kirk Franklin tape. She just bought.
Right. I mean, like, I wouldn't, no, so, like, I had some little player about it. Like, I wasn't recording over the stuff that I knew that she was listening to.
She was listening to, yeah, it'd be the old shit. But it'd be,
like, I wouldn't have no TDK tapes or no Maxell tapes, so I'm like, I got to do something. Like, I need to listen to this on the way to school or after or whatever. Like, plus, my dad used to build speaker boxes over in the East when we lived out there. He used to build speaker boxes for niggas in the hood, so we used to test the speaker box on with a Too Short tape.
Yeah.
So I was always like around it.
Yeah.
So like they being around it when they was coming up was just kind of like, oh, dope. You know, like you be around certain things but I'm like I really today is probably the first day I really just told hella people that that's my uncle.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I've known for a long time.
Yeah.
but it was never, like, I just always thought it was a cool Snapple fact that Raphael Sadiq is Poke's uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, and I don't know, I just always thought that was super tight. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Poke was never really like braggadocious about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he walking around like with a Sadiq jersey on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, you know what I mean?
I know all the facts and know everything about what he got going on and everything. We talk all the time. Like, you know, we shoot the shit about just dumb shit. But, like, it's just like if he was to walk in this room right now, he would just tell everybody, "Oh, I used to hold him." Yeah. Like, that's the kind of relationship we got. Like, just kind of like, I gotta pop that collar and everything. Plus, the nigga's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, I mean that's like your family in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not. You know how you got an uncle you met once.
Yeah,
he do something. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this really.
I literally 2 weeks ago crashed at the studio in LA.
Oh,
just kind of like I didn't feel like buying a room, and I know there's a little space over there.
A little
where I
tuck.
can sleep. I'm like, hey, I need to crash at the studio. Oh, it's cool. Just, you shouldn't have took the key with you. Like, you know, like that kind of
It's regular
vibe.
Yeah.
Like,
So you being, obviously coming from great stock. I mean, you being, so for me, my go-to was always Slowpoke. So if I'm working with an artist or if I got a song, I just immediately am sending it to Poke. That's it. I don't really know, like, I know everybody, but I just have always known Slowpoke to break records. Like, when in a culture of everybody wants to be the person, like the DJs damn near want to be bigger than the artist. You know what I'm saying? I've always known I could call Poke and Poke just gonna play it. And he's not gonna give me any flack about it. He's not gonna. So, like, I've always appreciated that about you, Poke. But, like, how do you feel about just the DJ culture in the Bay Area and just, your legacy against others? Not necessarily against, but just your legacy standing up alongside others in the Bay Area.
I feel like with my legacy it's stamped in stone. I just feel like I might have got more notoriety if I DJ'd on the radio. Yeah. I never DJ'd at Cameo or anything like that. I've always just been kind of, I wouldn't say underground, but just in the street. Right. Like, and I never really got that shot to do it. And nothing against My Emotion, Rick Lee, Vaughn, Scotty, whoever, D Sharp, whoever. Like, it's nothing. Like, I never really tripped off of it. Right. But I just feel like all the things that I did on my own. Right. If I would have had that opportunity as well, it would make more sense to everybody else. Right. If that kind of makes sense. But I just kind of like, I just kind of just went with it. Like, just like, all right, this the record, what we doing, like, and just go with it. Like, just kind of feel it. Like, it's just, and on top of that, I honestly can't really just say I'm like, I broke the record. I'll say, like, the streets broke the record. And I was probably the first one to get to it. You was the first
one to play it, for sure.
No, yeah, I'm saying I was probably the first one to get to it, but it would be somebody else telling me, and they would make me feel a certain kind of way to where it would be like, oh, well, this might be something.
I mean, I just remember you being on the front end of so many things. The diligence. Right. I mean, you was the first person to tell me about the Heartbreak Kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, it's just you were on the front side of so many movements. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
The Diligence situation, Feedy, the Diligence is Feedy's little brother. Okay. Is Dame. Yep. And J Ant, Prankster the Kid, and AKA Frank, Star, AKA Frank.
AKA.
So I literally, I just talked to him. I was trying to get him to come up here. I literally watched them grow up. Right. And they was just some little young, I have to tell the story.
No, please.
So the Diligence, the reason I kind of got into Diligence or in the whole situation, Feedy was getting beats from Bedrock. Okay. Bedrock used to give Feedy a bunch of beat CDs. Okay. Dame started taking these beat CDs and telling his partners at school that he
He
made
made 'em.
these beats.
That nigga's a cat.
Why did I know that's where it was going, bro?
And so
Oh my god,
they like, nigga, these is amazing. Like
You're going crazy.
these beats are crazy. Like, so they all get together
yeah.
and start trying to rap and figure, you know, and then they
Right.
create this whole little.
And they
punk
think
rock
they got a
movement.
producer.
Yeah, they think they got a producer and Dame,
No,
and then
man.
it starts coming out like, oh, I didn't make these beats. This person made, you know, he had to kind of come clean. But then
Yeah.
at the same time, Jay Ant started making beats.
Okay.
And so when Jay started making beats, his beats was hella futuristic and
Right.
different and kind of, you know, different vibe and everything. And then they had these two youngsters up under them that they went to school with them.
Yeah.
And that was Sue and Pilo.
Okay.
And so Sue and Pilo used to make their beats. And then Sue and Pilo was in a group called the Go Getters, which was Sue, Pilo, Hollywood Keefe, and Showbanger. They all went to school together.
I didn't know that they were in a group together.
Yeah, they go.
I didn't know
I
that.
did their first mixtape, the Go Getters, and that shit's still hard to this day.
That's crazy.
But they all used to hang together, but they was all coming up under the Diligence.
Right.
So it was like the Invasion was Pete, Sue, and Pilo making the beats, and then
Right.
the Go Getters was the group.
Right.
So they all used to be at Seth House. Now, Seth House was like a party house.
Right.
He had the upstairs was where his mom and his grandmother was like, but downstairs they had a big ass like apartment.
Right.
With like a middle area and 2 bedrooms over here, a bathroom, and it's just like as soon as you walk in the house, you can go straight down. So you didn't
Right.
have to see, nobody could see you coming in, whatever. So, and then Seth put a studio down there. So it was like they had a spot to record. They had these little young niggas that was making these raw ass beats. And it was like they had the nucleus right there, and they all went to school together. They was all cool. They was all fucking with the same chicks. Like it was just a cool little situation.
Right.
And so once the Diligence did, I think they did like 3 or 4 projects, and then you could started to see that the Pilo and Sue was about to start going, and then Sue started kind of really rapping. And I think that's when 3D came out. I Am Sue 3D.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, I was like, yo, this nigga is ill.
So I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really up on Sue and Pilo and just the whole heartbreak movement until the Up situation happened.
Right.
And then you called me.
Yeah. So Up.
Let's talk about Up.
All right. So
I love this story.
this is a fun story.
Let's talk about Up.
I had a blog called newslaps.blogspot.
That was one of my favorite. I used to stay on there.
And I used to just kind of just post new music, new internet music, and just random new music. But if it was some bass shit, I would post it on there and just kind of like this was like a place where Lime Links was popping, so you could download it real fast.
MySpace is going crazy.
Yeah, MySpace, all that is going crazy.
Yeah.
So no, Twitter.
Twitter had just started. Twitter had just started. Yeah, Twitter had just started. Yeah.
And so Rance and Cool John and them, they used to be in a dance group back in the Rich. They was just kind of was like a little dance crew, like, and everything. But then they started rapping.
Okay.
And they started rapping at Chief's house.
So they was doing like competitions or something? Like what? Like,
no, it wasn't like competitions, but it was just like a crew. Like they would
used to
go
be
to
gigging.
parties and get on bitches and just kind of, but they, you know, just they was a little crew.
Right.
And so then they started rapping.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, y'all. And then they
Now
then,
is this pre-schmop or is this post pre-schmop? All right, go ahead, keep going.
And so then it was like, all right. And then they was like started promoting parties and kind of this is still pre-schmop.
Okay.
But they was just kind of hosting parties, but they was like the dance crew hosting parties, but then they
Gotcha.
started rapping. So they started making like little crew songs. And they made like 2 or 3 songs. And I'm like, these is cool. Like I threw them up on the blog and everything. I was like, and Rance, I'm like, you just started rapping like this. That's cool. Like,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, and the John, you know, like it was all kind of coming together. So then one day I get an email and it's the Up record. So I tweet everybody that's on the song because I knew the voices. And I'm like, I tweeted Sue, Rance, and Skip. And I was like, hey, whose song is this?
Right.
And they was like, all responding. They was like, well, I guess it's Rand's song.
Right.
Now, the reason they said that is because the beat had been sitting for about 6-7 months or something. Like whoever made the beat,
It's a
Sue made the
cold beat to
beat.
sit.
It was just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
Rance was like, hey, what's up, man? What's up with this beat?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, you want to do something to it? And it was like, yeah. And I guess they came up with the hook. did the song.
Right.
Oh, we got to send it to Poke.
Yeah.
He sends it to me. I'm like, hey, whose song is this? Because this shit
Right.
slap. I'm
This
gonna
shit
throw this
slap,
up
yeah,
on the
yeah.
blog. And the reason I said it like that is because I put my tag on it.
Mm-hmm.
I put the new slaps.blogspot tag on the version I uploaded.
Right.
Because I knew I'm like,
this got legs. Yeah, this got legs. Yeah.
I'm like, I had 215s in my little Volkswagen, and I played that shit. I was like, ooh, God. I was like, this is like,
yeah.
I'm like, okay. So I threw my tag on it. I'm like, if somebody gonna get this song, they gonna
hear that first.
Hear that tag.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, that's the only all I was really kind of looking for was just kind of like that notoriety,
right?
Nothing more, nothing less. And so they all tweeted me back and said that. I threw it up on the blog. That shit started moving.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like north on some real blog spot type vibe. I would normally get maybe 200, 300 downloads on an MP3 or a couple of hits. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but it was just that song in particular, probably like the first week probably had down there like 8,000 downloads. I'm like, oh, shit. Like,
they see this one.
I'm
This
like,
is one of
all
the
right,
ones.
so I hit my partner. I'm like, Franny. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, these little niggas got one, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this shit moving. But I think it might have been like about a month or two before I even really reached out to you.
Yeah. No, I had all I remember was I was in New York, and I remember we was on the phone, and I remember I was in Queens shopping, and I remember I was in Jamaica, Queens shopping, and I remember like it was yesterday because I was buying some snow boots because it was
right
dead of winter. It was the dead of winter.
Like,
it was like December damn near or something like that. Like November, December, something like that.
November
it was something. I just know it was snow on the ground in New York.
We didn't put the next play together till December.
Right. So I know it was cold because it was snow on the ground. I was buying some snow boots because I went to New York with some Vans, like a dumbass. Right, so I'm walking around New York with Vans on, and they're like flooded and wet, soaking wet. So I went to go buy some Nike boots, and so Poke calls me, and he's like, "Bruh, I gotta sing you this song," and he's like, "This shit is going crazy. Like this is a joint." So mind you, my partner at the time is managing YG, and we back and forth. So a lot of the reason why YG has such a big fanfare in Oakland is because I was always having them come up here. You know what I'm saying? And they doing parties. We doing all kind of recording up here. We just moving around. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure Poke sent it to me, like not necessarily with that in mind, but just like, hey, let's get some more eyes on this. Right.
Right.
Yeah. So I listened to it.
Let me stop you.
Okay, keep going.
I knew if I sent it to you, because I had just did the party with B More and Joe Green in LA.
Yeah.
It was D-Lo first performance in LA.
Yep.
And I ended up just happen to DJ that party.
Yep.
And so this was like, all right. I'm like, I need to get this song to that crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, and I knew you was the line for that, so that's why I reached out and hit you about it. But it was mainly just to kind of get
crowd.
Get it to that room.
Which makes sense because at that time, getting things up here down there wasn't as easy as it is now. It was a lot harder for things to, to transcend down there.
What was the DJ Mustard? It was Mustard Uncle.
Mustard. Mustard Uncle.
I can't remember.
I can't remember his name, but
his uncle, he used to have that shit.
Yeah. He used to DJ. And Mustard to tell you that Mustard would come to those parties, and that would be like that was some of the inspiration that he had to start DJing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it's all like a full circle thing, which is crazy. So he calls me. So I listened to it. I got the corded headphones back in the day. I listened to it even through the corded headphones. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
Like this is fucking crazy. So I got to call B anyway. I called B. I'm like, hey, I'm about to send you a record. I'm telling you right now, we need to run this. Like no questions asked. This is gonna probably be one of the biggest records in the world. Like this shit, it sounds crazy, right? So I send it over. I fly back to LA. I go to the studio. They haven't played it yet, but I sent it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, why y'all listen to the shit? He like, oh, nah, we ain't. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. Listen to the shit. So they play it. It goes crazy in the studio. I fly back to the Bay, and then me and Poke pull up on the HBK Kids at Chief House.
And this is when everything went to shit.
Nah, I didn't go to shit that fast.
Yes, no,
it didn't go to shit that fast.
It did. In my mind, this is the night where it was like it went from here to there.
Okay.
It's like, so we got Chief House. We like, hey, like, bro, we trying to get them ready for what's about to happen. I'm like, bro, like this is a monster of a song. Like they just started doing a couple little shows.
Right.
You know, like, it hasn't hit radio yet.
Right.
It's just a underground song. They kind of doing. They maybe did like 2 shows.
Right.
And so I pulled Rance to the side since I'm like, is this his song? And I clarified that in the beginning. I'm like, hey, Rance, I'm like, check this out. This song is gonna be crazy, but you gotta think about you gotta look at this like this. You just started rapping or whatnot, and you caught something. What you caught is Sue. Sue is a 600 V12 Benz drop top.
Yeah.
Like this is, it's yours. You have the
AMG.
keys. AMG, the whole like the V12, the shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was pre-Maybach, but I'm saying, but it's like this the shit. I'm like, you have the keys to this Benz.
Right.
Go get some money and bitches and bring the Benz back home.
Right.
That was the analogy that I told him. I was like, go get the money and go get the bitches, and bring the Benz back home so somebody else can drive the Benz.
Right.
Whatever. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, Sue made the beat. He's on the hook. He's on the first verse.
Right.
You on the second verse. But I'm like, those 3 outweigh the 1.
Right.
So
1000%.
right now, you got to just use Sue to go get the money and bitches and whatever, and you can bring the car back home.
But you got to bring the car back home.
You know what I mean? Like, I told him, I looked him in his face. We standing in the backyard. I was like, go get some money and bitches and bring the car back home.
Right.
But I could tell the way it hit him.
Yeah.
Hurt him.
It hurt him. Yeah, like he didn't really like, he wasn't hurt, but he was just like, no, I feel you. But I could tell it was like, I don't feel that shit. Like, like, but it was
I want to be the guy.
I want to be the guy.
Right.
I want to be the guy.
This is the realest part of it.
Right.
It's like, I'm like, just go. You can drive it around whatever you want, but just bring the car back to the house.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like, you got Cool John can drive the car next.
Right.
Such and such can drive the car next. But just like,
what you don't know is that this is a Mercedes factory.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be more S12s coming off the lot if y'all just bring the money back and build the factory.
He decided to do something else. And once the record took off, we shot the first video.
Well, so hold on. Before that happens, hold on. Because there's a lot.
No, we
there's
got to
a
talk
lot.
about the first video too, though.
No, okay, so no, but there's a lot that happens in between that. Because the first video was they shot that in the city.
Right.
Right. So
is that after we came back from LA?
This is after.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
okay,
so there's a lot that happens before that. So they come to YG and them come to the Bay.
Right. We at Bedrock Studio.
And we at Bedrock Studio, which was the zoo. Mm-hmm. And the
footage is still on.
The footage is still on YouTube. I pulled it up. I pulled it up recently. So they come to the studio. YG Mustard, YG, everybody, the whole crew. They pull up to the studio. YG does his verse, free of charge.
Right, nothing.
Like, pulls up off Love. Hey,
I'm jumping on it. That's
that's me. Like
YG was like, no, I'm getting on it. Like,
I had thoroughly talked them. I had thoroughly put it in their head. Like, bro, I was giving them niggas FOMO like a motherfucker. You're gonna not do this, and you're gonna regret it for the rest of your career. Like, those are the kind of conversations niggas was having in the studio. Like, hey, if you don't do this, you're gonna regret it. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, YG is still kind of shooting from the hip as far as the way he raps. Yeah. But that's what was so tight about it. Because when he did his verse, I mean, I still feel like people still play that verse. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, her name Tati, but what that shit do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm the pipe man. Fuck her on the nightstand. Like, you know what I'm saying? This
was like coming off of Tooted and Booted.
Yeah, this is coming off of Just Read Up.
Yeah, Just Read Up. But I'm like, Tooted and Booted is the song. Yeah, it's his biggest record. He got these other records, F Me Till You Want to Say Stop. And
right.
All them, he got them songs, but Tooted and Booted is still a record. And he did the verse. And, everybody's, oh, yeah, cool. So we take the record
to L.A.
We get with Rance and his brother, and we rent a car. I want to marry. They rent a car.
Right.
I want to definitely emphasize that they rented a car.
Right.
I feel like the niggas are coming.
Nah.
Right.
They rented that.
They rented it. They rented
a car.
Green Charger.
Oh my god! They drove it off a cliff.
No, it just came out.
Right.
Charger just came out.
Yeah, it just
Green
came
Charger.
out.
We blast to LA. So we like, hey man, we leave on a Sunday.
On Sunday.
Yeah, we leave on a Sunday because we're going to Colony
On Monday.
on Monday.
Yep.
And get to LA Sunday night. They didn't have, I don't know if they had their like situation. We didn't get no rooms or nothing. We all
Right.
kind of just lamped. Me and this nigga stayed at some
We stayed at my
girl house.
homegirl Gabby house.
I'm like on the couch and he's,
Yeah.
you know, on the other couch.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, we just
Mobbing.
Shout out
mobbing,
Gabby.
yeah, LA mobbing.
Yeah, for sure.
Been
And
there.
so I don't know where they went, but they kind of went out the way a little bit. But you know, it wasn't a thing at that moment. And
Now, what the crazy thing, and you may not know this, but Gabby's best friend was Nano.
oh,
And Nano was writing for, well, not writing for, but he was writing with YG and Ty,
Right.
and like it was a whole, and I didn't know that until later on when I ended up meeting Nano outside of Gabby's house. Like, oh, wait a minute, nigga, you Gabby homeboy, and I was like, oh, nigga, you be writing you be writing for Ty and writing with Ty and
Right,
shit,
right.
like crazy. Keep going.
so next day we get together, we get ready to go to Colony. Now, was this the release of
No,
mixtape? Or was it
no. We just was going out there. So I remember. So we went to Colony.
It was something going on for YG to be there.
No. YG wasn't there. Remember, YG wasn't with us. We just went to Colony.
Oh, okay.
And
was
YG
there.
wasn't with us. We just went to Colony. And I remember, and so we went to Colony, and I forget who was DJing.
Justin.
Justin
Incredible.
yeah, Justin Credible. Okay, so Justin Credible's DJing, and all I remember is begging Justin Credible to play this record. I said, bro, I promise you, I know people come up here and say this a lot to you, but I'm telling you right now, look, I work with YG and them. Like, you know, we 400 artists. I give them a whole spiel. I'm like, bro, it's got YG on it. I'm telling you, this is the next record.
Right.
And you're crazy. I bought him a drink. I'm like, how much money I got to give you? It's whatever we need. He plays the record. So it was one of those moments. It was very surreal because LA is not a place where they accept records the first time they come on.
Right.
Mm-hmm. LA is like kind of like a bad bitch. She got to kind of see you. She got to see somebody else want you before she wants you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how LA is, right? Or that's how they've been. So, but this record immediately went off. Busta Rhymes is sitting on the other side of the club. He's in his section with 20 niggas, 20 girls. His section is packed out. He gets out of his section, comes to the DJ
crowd.
booth, goes
Through the
through the
crowd.
crowd, has his
Busta
security.
Rhymes.
This is Busta Rhymes.
What is this?
Bruh.
What?
Yeah,
What
this
year
is
2011.
This is Buff
This is 11. This is
Yeah,
Busta's
this is
Busta.
Buff
This
ass
is
Busta.
buff ass Busta.
Yeah.
This big chain, buff butt, black tee. Like, I'm in Colony every week.
So
nigga,
which
shut
one
this
of y'all
bitch down.
spotted him first? Like, is that Bus?
No, bro, because we already knew he was in there. So
We knew he was in there,
Yeah.
and then I was sitting there chopping with J Rock.
Yeah.
And J Rock was in the crowd, like
Yeah.
not no section. He just a nigga
Just-
in the
just
crowd.
mobbing.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
mind you,
This-
Game is in there. Like, it's packed out. It's packed out.
Colony on Monday at this point was
Packed out.
the shit.
And so he pushes his way through the crowd with his entourage. He comes up to the DJ booth and verbatim, he said, "Yo, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?" And Justin was like, "It's them.
Them,
It's
right.
them." So he's like, "Hey, y'all coming to the studio tonight? I'm getting on that." So y'all might as well when you come into the studio tonight, I'm getting on that. And you got to think about how aggressive Busta Rhymes is. So like, you know, he's like, I guess we're going to the studio tonight. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't think he taking no for answer.
Like YG was there.
Or maybe Jizzle was there.
He was for sure there because he the one that introduced the record. He was like, "This my nigga Ransom."
Oh,
he was there.
that's right. That's
he
right.
was there because
You're
that's
right,
why
you're
Busta
right,
got
you're
up
right.
like that.
You're right.
He for sure was there.
You're
He
right,
was there,
you're
but I
right.
don't remember what it was for though.
Nah. I think it was Game. I think it was Game's thing.
Yeah, like, but he was there. Like, he the one,
Yeah.
like, got, because we gave
Yeah.
Justin the spill, and then YG came up there and was like, nah, he's like, no, it's my shit. And he
Yeah.
played it. The nigga played it 6 times.
Yeah.
Like, niggas back to back to back. He just kept bringing it back, kept bringing it back, kept bringing it back. It was like, whoa.
That's crazy.
And it went so crazy.
You remember
that,
how
like,
it starts? Like, dun, 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 boom, boom, boom. Like, it's like, nigga, everybody looking like,
yo,
what the fuck?
what is this, bro? Like, what? Like, it's like a monsoon that came through this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really like an earthquake in here. Like, and I'm telling you, when it was like really a surreal moment because you got Jizzle, you got Busta, you got Just Incredible, you got fucking it's the other dude. He was he been Thai DJ for hell long. He was DJing too.
Dre Sinatra.
Dre Sinatra was there. Like, it was all these people there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if they see this, they'll be able to be like, yep, I remember that. But like, it was just a moment. And like, you know, after that, I was like, this is out of here. Right. This is out of here. This is the moment that we know this is out of here.
So we had to come. Did we left after that? Right?
After that, the next day.
Yeah, to Busta Studio.
No,
Busta ended up catting and didn't get on the song. That's and like didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Didn't get on the song.
Look, 950 got on it.
Right.
No, this
is way before that. This is way before that. This is way before that.
It's so now we driving back.
But it would have been Buzz. It would have stopped at Busta Buzz.
Right. We driving back. We all excited, like, because it's like this type of shit don't happen, for one, for Bay people, for a Bay Area song.
Right.
And for two, just kind of knowing what that room was at that time.
Yeah, nigga, that's mission accomplished.
Yeah, like every mover and shaker.
Extra credit and
was
everything.
in that room.
Like every mover and shaker in LA used to go to college.
This is proof of concept. That's what this is. This is proof of concept. Because like something that I've always heard, just when it comes to Bay Area music, is, you know, I've had executives tell me this straight up, and it's going crazy in the Bay. That's not enough. That's not enough. It got to go crazy somewhere else. Because unfortunately, you guys have too much. You can do whatever you want up there. You can play whatever you want.
Wild
you don't
West.
like anywhere else. It's the Wild Wild West. Anywhere else, they have to follow a certain. It has to have this many requests. It got to be not streaming, but not back then. It has to be. They got to have this much payola. But up there, KML could just throw it on. Right. They don't got to answer to nobody. So for the record labels, they don't believe it.
Rest in peace them times.
Right, no, for real. But the record labels don't believe it when it's playing 800 times on KMEL, because they know that that's not indicative of it working anywhere else. Because it can just work in the Bay and it won't work anywhere else.
Right.
So it has to work somewhere else first. That's why getting YG on the record initially was such a big play, because it immediately transcended down to LA, and now it's working somewhere else. That's proof of concept.
And like in LA, and like in at this point, YG is the hottest new artist.
That's it. There's nothing else.
LA.
There's nothing else. It's just YG. Like the LA is YG.
We're driving back. You know, we pushing up the 5. We're excited. We like, yeah, man. All right, this is what we got to do. We got to get a press release together. We got to get your bio together. We got to do this and that. Like, you know, we just trying to get everything formulated, you know, to present it. We pushed back.
A meeting happened.
Yeah, a meeting happened.
No,
4 or 5 days happened.
Yeah.
So, Echo Haddix, his partner, was like, hey, she was there.
Right. She was at Colony.
She was like, hey, you know, I want to get this record, you know, I want to push it out. And at this time, anything that she emailed out to Two Dope Boys
was going crazy.
Hot New Hip Hop, whatever, like, they instantly was throwing it up on blogs.
Right.
Like, it was instantly. So she like, hey, I want to get that record out. That shit was crazy, blah, blah, blah. So we hitting them. Like, hey, you know, what's up, bro? Like, we gotta get the shit mixed and mastered. That's what happened next.
Oh, yeah.
We took it to old boy, I can't remember his name. I've been thinking about it all week, but he had a studio. He mixed records out in Hayward. He got a big ass SSL in his spot.
Sam Gamble.
And we took it to him.
Sam?
Huh?
Wasn't Sam Gamble?
Nah. Black dude.
No,
OG black dude.
Yeah.
I can't
Bleep that?
remember
No, I'm
his
just
name.
playing.
But we take it to him. We get the record mastered on our own. We get it mixed and mastered, whatever. So now we like, all right, hey, so Echo's like, hey, we got to get this record pushed out. And so we hitting them like, hey, you know, all right, you know, we still coming down. Like, hey, we need to get this record pushed out because, you know, if I guess they had agreed that YG was gonna use it for his mixtape.
Yeah, that was a part of it. It was gonna go on the mixtape.
It was gonna go on for him to do the verse, whatever.
Yeah, that's what you got for
It
verse.
was, it was going. He was gonna be able to use it on the mixtape.
He never moved nobody verses. He's on the third verse of the song, whatever. So he was just like, I want to put it on my Just Read Up too.
Right.
You're like, all right, bet, like great, like it's cool. You know what I mean? So we like, hey, Echo trying to get the record pushed out. We gotta get a cover down. We gotta do this and that. Start getting everything together, but it's like moving really slow. And so now Rance and his brother ain't really communicating.
So hold on. So interject one thing that happens before. Now that happens, but the next thing that happens is there's a meeting.
Right.
So Larry Jackson, who is at this time, he's over Interscope. Right? So we had a dinner. It was Rance, his brother, it was Larry Jackson, and it was Jay Valentine. And so we have the dinner. That was the last thing that I was involved in. Mm-hmm. After that is when everything stopped. That's when all the communication stopped.
We had one last meeting.
Yeah.
At Denny's in Emeryville.
Oh, yeah, Denny's. Yeah.
That
was the last one.
Right.
That was the last one.
Elephant bar around the corner. Y'all at the Denny's?
Right.
It was not, because it was like 10:30 at night.
Yeah, it was quick.
It was late.
It was quick. Yeah.
And but they had that dinner, and I guess that's when it was like, oh shit, like it's like the real pressure is kind of.
Yeah, and then I think that's when it became, hey, it's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right? And we still young, you know what I'm saying? We trying to figure it out. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to act like certain people may not have been more seasoned, but I think the issue that happens is that they weren't around at inception. So what happens a lot of time in the music industry is that you'll have someone or you'll have entities that will come in and they will put together a menu, right? And the music is a menu, you know what I'm saying? And it sounds, it tastes, everything is cooked together to come out a certain type of way. Mm-hmm. But what happens is that people see the plate and they say, oh shit, I could put this somewhere where everybody gonna buy it. But they don't know what it took to cook it. They don't know what it took to prepare it. They don't know what ingredients went into it. They don't know nothing. They just want a finished product they can go put on a shelf. Mm-hmm. But if you put that product on the shelf, they can't help you enhance that product, make more of that product. They can't do any of that. So the problem was that you had these entities that came in, and even though they are more seasoned, they didn't understand what the product was.
Right.
And that's why you saw it come and go so fast. Mm-hmm. Because you now have given this product over to people who have no idea what to do with it. So there isn't a second lap. You get one lap, and you're done.
Nigga put the keys in his pocket.
Put his keys in his pocket, bro, and said, "Fuck that Mercedes dealership."
Right, and I mean, I always looked at it. I wasn't mad about the situation. I just was like, I was more mad about the communication and how it got communicated. And it's like, y'all could have did better at that. But at the same time, we all hella young.
Right.
And then Interscope came in and offered them boys a cool piece of change.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it was like, I looked at it, I was like, nigga,
you
opportunity?
Can't even be mad.
Yeah, I'm like, when's the next? That's life changing. I'm like, when's the next opportunity he gonna have that?
But it's just later on with me having to continue to walk forward in the music industry and to do deals. I ended up doing 2 deals with Interscope Records after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just understand it better. Like after having done my own deals with Interscope, was like, oh yeah, you wasn't turning that down. You know what I'm saying? And you wasn't worried about who you had to push out of the way to get it done. Yeah. Cause I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have did that. So I don't have no ill intent about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this is just the facts of what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so he did what he decided to do, and they took the situation with Interscope, but they kind of like pushed everybody to the side. Yeah. And I'm like, that don't make no sense, because it's like all you really doing is adding some words,
right?
And not wasn't there for the beat.
Ain't got none of the don't know how to make the sauce at all.
I'm gonna be honest. I had a real conversation, and I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to this, this is not a jab at anyone. This is not a jab at any artist. These are not. We're just telling our truth about the situation as it happened, right? So I had a conversation when I signed my first artist to Interscope. They brought that situation up, right? I was sitting in a conference room with the head of Urban at the time, and he said, "Hey, so what happened to that? What happened to the Rance guy?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. I don't. I know him, but I don't talk to him. I couldn't tell you." And he was like, "Yeah, that was a shit show." He was like, "Yeah. So what's gonna be different about you guys than that? Because that kind of came and went." And and I'm like, well, the people that cooked it are still here, right? You guys pushed the people that cooked it out of the way. And he's like, yeah, we realized that after we did the deal.
Right.
Then they said, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, this is coming from the person
that
was there when they did the deal. He's like, yeah, we realized that.
For him.
Right.
And I still play that record to this day.
Right.
I only played the little breakdown part, but I still play it.
Right. But he literally said, we realized that after we signed it. Yeah. But when they signed it, they didn't know that Sue produced it. Sue, you know what I'm saying? Like, structurally, he's the one that's giving niggas, do it like this, rap like this. Like, he's the cook. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you bought the food, but you didn't buy the truck with the cook in it. You know what I'm saying? So they realized that after, and I think that's why the turnover on the deal was so fast, right? So, because the deal turned over in probably the same year that it was signed. I think that, you know what I'm saying, it was
once. I remember all that shit.
Yeah, once 50 got on it, it wasn't even his song no more.
Yeah, it was done after that. You know what I mean? And I mean, and it's just, it's just things to learn from. You know what I'm saying? I think we learned a lot from those times and just, like how to.
And mind you, we didn't have no paperwork or nothing. We just was doing I honestly was only really trying to make it rock for him.
You were trying to get your blog cracking.
Exactly.
But it was more or less just kind of like all I ever really wanted out of that situation was just like, hey, who I was Slowpoke and Franny was the one that got that rocking for me. That's all I really wanted for me because if anybody else that was gonna come in after that, they was gonna have to pay for them type of services.
I'm the guy to do this.
Right. So for me it was proof of concept. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was for me because now I'm able to walk forward and say, hey, remember that? Yeah, we did this, and this is what happened. Right? So we can do that again.
We planned to go to Colony and execute what we did because we knew the record was big. And
that's the blueprint. We could do that.
Big out there, it was going to blow, and it did exactly what we thought it was going to do. So it was just like
exceeded your expectations.
Yeah. Oh, no, completely. So I mean, so with that being said, I mean, where do you see yourself in the DJ market now? You know what I'm saying? As when it comes to breaking records, when it comes to just being a DJ, when it comes to all that.
He ain't break my record. I gave him one, and
I literally was just about to say, I was like, I honestly haven't broken a record in some time. Like, I haven't really stepped out. Now, I've been in front of some songs, and I think I was probably the first one kind of champion Sinjota, and just kind of really no, this is about to be something. And I feel like I still got the touch, but I kind of got away from it because it's everybody's making music now, and it's everybody feels like their music is supposed to be okay.
No,
I get feel it. Everybody's music's supposed to do something because everything sounds good in the studio,
right.
So you listen to it a bunch of times and you kind of figure it out. But even with the D-Lo record, I broke that record.
Facts. These are facts.
The girl, I did a party in Richmond at the old Road Runners. It was I think her daddy was a road runner, but it was at their hall. She was like, you ain't got, she's like, you ain't got D-Lo? I'm like, nah. She was like, what? You ain't got, and the way she made me feel,
she made me feel so
boosted.
DJ is you.
Yeah, she made me feel so
D-Lo in your Serato.
And guess what, artists? That's how the DJ should feel for not playing your music. If they don't feel like that, then your record probably not that.
She's like, I got the CD, I'm gonna go get it. I'm like, all right. So she got the CD. I imported it into my computer. I wasn't using Serato, but I just wanted to like have it.
Right.
And so I imported it first. I put it in the CDJ. I played it. And it was, you know, probably was like 60, 70 people in there. When I played it, everybody just started stomping the ground. Just, and they just, I'm like,
What the fuck is this?
what is this? Like, all right. But I'm like, I imported the CD. So I'm like,
Mind you,
all
this
right.
is unmixed, unmastered.
Yeah, this is the original.
Yeah, this is the
Crazy.
original.
And
Yeah,
so,
the best one.
2-3 days later, I'm on MySpace, and I come across his page because somebody's doing at this time, he was in jail, and he used to have a bunch of girls hold up a picture to say Free D-Lo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was like the little thing. It was like they would write it out and Free D-Lo, so you know it was a real thing.
Right.
And I came across Jaywalking. That was his other song.
Yeah.
And it was about, you know, having Jordans and walking and everything. And so, I'm like, oh shit, this is my first initial thought when I came across it. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, Mr. Fab has created all these children. And like,
no, for real.
These are kids of Mr. Fab.
Nah,
like,
for real.
This is like, they all kind of
For real.
super hyphy. And then like, but I'm like, D-Lo, his MySpace profile, he like on 90th and Bancroft. Like, he in the middle of the shit. I'm like,
82nd.
okay. So I start playing, we start doing this Black Saturday.
Right.
Blow functions. They used to be called Club Fly. And same promoter, he just used to remix the name. And I started playing a song in Richmond. Like, it was mainly like I only played it in Richmond because I knew it would get the reaction. And it just started, like, every time I played it, they just own it. I'm
So
like,
the D-Lo record broke in Richmond?
Yeah.
So Richmond, California broke D-Lo. Is that we're making that
he was
statement?
going to school out there.
Okay, I'm just being.
I think he went to high school out there. I think he went.
I just want to give Richmond their props. If Richmond, California broke
Richmond
D-Lo,
was the first place I was playing it.
Okay.
Now I ain't gonna sit there and say it wasn't getting run in Oakland or whatever, but at this time, and like this was like mainly like a Richmond song I was playing.
Right.
Like, he from the town and everything, and I think he just spent some high school time out there. So like, I think that's why it was had the little Richmond connection.
Right.
And so running it. Song's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I hit the MySpace page like, yo, this song's getting big. Sleepy responds and like, hey, you know, he about to get out of jail probably like a week. So I hit Gene from Club Fly. I'm like, hey, you remember that song they playing where they be stomping on the ground? I'm like, dude, about to get out of jail. I'm like, you can put something together for him. He about to, let's do a party for him. Like, you know, throw him like a nickel or something. Just come through and do the one song. He like, man, because Gene he was hella tight.
He wasn't trying to get no bread up.
Yeah, but I ended up convincing him to do it. So the day he got out of jail, I had a show for him. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I went and met him for the first time. I was like, hey, came and met him. He was right there over there on Brookfield off of, was that High Street? Yeah, High Street. Mm-hmm. And at that little park right there. And I met up with him and Sleepy. I was like, hey, bro.
Brookdale.
Yeah, Brookdale.
Brookdale, yeah.
And so I'm like, hey man, I was like, nice to meet you, whatever. I was like, yo, the song going crazy, bro. Like, I was like, if you wanna, I was like, I got a show for you tonight. We doing a party. I'm like, got like a nickel for you to just come through and just do the song. Yeah. He's like, all right, oh yeah, fuck it, yeah, you know. So the show was in El Cerrito at a little Chinese restaurant.
Right.
We
been there.
It out. It was on San Pablo. Niggas show up with like 30 people. Like. Cause he's first,
it's his first day out. Yeah, it's first day out. It's FDO. It's FDO.
And so he show up. They come and somebody got that footage because somebody was in there recording. Yeah. Somebody got that footage, but he was in a Chinese restaurant standing on top of my B-52 speaker, stomping out, doing a song, and I'm like, it's been up from there.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to D-Lo.
Shout out to D-Lo, man. Shout out to D-Lo. Yeah. So you know, something else I wanted to ask you, man. So, you know, seeing you be a father is something that has definitely been like something great to see. Fatherhood looks really good on you. You know what I'm saying? And it was something that I wanted to ask you and just talk to you about and just like, you know, get your take on, you know, how has being a father changed you? Like, you know, I see you with your daughter and it just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I got a teenager now. She's 14 now.
Man.
So,
time fly, but I feel like you just had her, boy.
Yeah, I know. I just dropped her off with my sister. She went to blast to L.A. to go to the El Cerrito game.
Okay.
Shout out to EC. They going for the state championship tomorrow. And,
Gauchos?
Yeah. But you know, I'm a Deanza Don all the way. Man. I got a lot of folks over there.
Right.
So, nah, it's like I had a dad, and you know, I came from.
I hope you had a dad.
Yeah, right. I came from a 2-parent household. My pops was always in the other room, and so I had a great example of what a dad was.
Right.
And not on some just like, oh, nigga, you just buy me shit and then you just around. It's like, nah, it's like, to this day, I still do things that he taught me.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's just kind of, when it was my turn, I waited till I was 30 years old to have my baby.
Right.
Like, I had other opportunities and we decided not to go through with it. And I kind of regret that now, you know, because I'd probably be like 3 deep if I had them other opportunities.
Right.
But, it was the right time and situation for me to have that child.
Gotcha.
And so it was just like, I had to really buckle down. So that's why I be pushing so hard and I be working and just kind of trying to do whatever because it's like, I got to take care of this little monster. Like, you know, she like shit. And she, you know,
that's tight.
You know, like she like things and she, you know, she's growing up and she want things. So it's just kind of like, I got to do what was done for me.
Yeah.
It would be hella boozy of me to not do that.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's just like, that was, you know, like, my pops got up at 4:30 in the morning every morning.
Yeah.
Went to work, and my mom went to work, and, like, I had shit, and I would hate to not let my child have something, like, anything similar to that.
Yeah.
So...
Okay, so wait. So let me and I don't even mean to jump around. I'm sorry, but I don't even mean to jump around. I'm sorry because your daughter is amazing, and that was amazing. Shout out to Autumn, man. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so when we first met, right?
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't necessarily like pause or anything like that, right? I think No Homo was just starting to like kind of catch on, right? And so I remember when we first met, I said, "Yo, this nigga's name is Slowpoke."
This nigga.
I was like, I said, yo, where the fuck did you get the name Slowpoke?
Yeah, I might have thought about Pokemon or something.
Like, you can go there.
I was 14 when I heard about the name.
I got the name. All right, I've never told this story. I got the name. I used to be on the party line a lot. 291, 2111, whatever. I used to be on the party line.
The Bay Area party line?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I used to be on the party line. And there was this dude on there. He used to be trying to get at bitches and all that shit. And his name, he used to call by Slowpoke, but his little moniker was, but I don't poke slow. Whatever. So I was like, that's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
But at the time, I used to kind of say, like, that would be, like, I would always be kind of taking my time with shit.
Right.
And so, like, people would, oh, you a Slowpoke. You know, but I don't poke slow. Like, I used to kind of say
used to run it back?
Yeah, like on some flirting shit with just little chicks and shit. And so, at the time, Black Planet was out.
Oh, yeah.
And
who remembers their Black Planet name?
I had
Nigga,
3 pages.
Only 2
I remember mine. Oh, my
had-
bad. You weren't around for the Black Planet days. Do you remember your Black Planet name?
I had 3 pages.
Well, wait. Tell me your Black Planet names.
I had It's Nothing to a Boss.
Okay.
I had Slowpoke 510. And damn, what was the third one? But I can't remember the third one. But them was the main 2. But
mine was crazy. I don't even know if I want to say mine. Mine was crazy. So when we made Black Planet, I made my Black Planet page at London's house.
Okay.
Because his sister,
Right.
Sahai, knew how to do make it all go crazy or whatever, right? She knew how to do the back page, like not the back page, but she knew how to do the what's it called? Like, you know, the
coding.
HTML.
The coding, the
Yeah.
HTML, that's what it was. She knew the HTML. So she made my name for me. And I was like, I don't know if I like that name.
What
And
was
it was Fran Tasty.
Yeah. No sauce.
We finna get you a Starbucks drink across the street.
Listen. And she sold me because she's like, nah, you
When
finna.
this nigga birthday,
She like, you
I'm
finna
making
get
a
the
drink
bitches
menu.
with this. She like, you finna go crazy. She was like, That's the type of shit we like. And I'm like,
He
all right,
took a
all
friend
right.
taste.
I'm buying into it, bro. And yeah, nah,
They
bro.
took you on one,
they
you
took me
liked
on
it.
one, bro. They took me on one, so on one, bro. But I was young. I think I was like
That do
16,
sound
bro.
good. The bitches might
Bro,
like
I
that.
was like 16, bro. Like it was crazy. But
Tasty.
yeah, okay.
But no, so where the name came from was
Yeah.
it. At that time, I was looking for a DJ name,
Yeah.
and it was just kind of like I used to say that little line so much as like just a way of kind of flirting and shit. Like I would find ways to kind of bring Slowpoke up just to drop that little bar,
Right.
Nasty,
to where it
man.
was just kind of like, all right, I'm about to just use that as my
DJ
DJ
Slowpoke.
name. But I didn't like I didn't never go around and be like, yeah, my name DJ Slowpoke, but I don't like I never really did that shit. I would always somebody would ask, I'd be like, no, I just take my time.
Right.
Like I'm lazy. I tell you,
Right.
and which is true. I
Right.
have lazy ways about me.
Right.
So, and that's kind of where it came from. But it was definitely from that little bar.
Yeah.
That's hella funny.
That's
Word.
crazy.
So,
That's crazy. So what?
but
so,
it never was on some looking in the camera. It was never on some like let me try to be a creepy little
right.
freak boy type situation.
Right.
It was just
No,
more
you
or
was,
less.
you was a slowpoke. You was
Yeah,
slow.
it was like I needed to think of something. It was like, I do be taking my time. Let's just go with that and just
Slowpoke.
and-
Nah. And it's always, I don't know, it just always has been such a like slowpoke. Like you just got like you don't even think about it like that. You just think about slowpoke. You think
I'm
about
glad it always came across because I could have easily been on some like I play all the slow jam.
right.
You know, I'm get freaky with like
No,
it
that's
could
what I'm
easily
saying.
been like, and I was like, it was never for that.
Yeah,
for me.
nah, it always made sense, like, you know what I'm saying, and it's legendary, like, you know, especially in the Bay Area, man, like you can't really go anywhere and not
There is a slowpoke in LA. He spell is Sloepoke, and but he does a lot of
The
a
slow
lot of-
jams.
No. He do like a lot of like hip hop and like
He like
deep
boom
into
bap.
the boom bap kind of
Yeah.
scene or whatever. But he's definitely super known in LA.
Okay.
Like so, it's been people that didn't follow me thinking I'm him.
Following him,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, nah, that's the homie in LA. He cool though. Like go.
Yeah,
he
fuck
DJ
with
at
him.
this spot and this spot on Wilshire and like
Yeah, fuck with him.
he be fucking around. He's still fucking around. Honestly, we never really met. I never made it a point to go just meet him. Like, hey, what's up, man? I'm Slowpoke in the back.
That's
Like, I
tight.
need to go do that. So I'm gonna come to LA soon and come try to do
So
that.
I
Get the
would be
green charger, friend. We out.
Huh?
I said, get the green charger. We out.
Bro, we out literally, bro. Like, get the green charger. We out.
Right.
But I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about short. So like, how did that happen? Like, how did the short thing happen? Because I remember going to the studio with you when you was already kind of like locked in with short.
That's how it happened.
Okay.
So 2005, 2006. I graduate from Full Sail in May of 05.
Okay.
I come back to the Bay. My cousin Elijah Baker, he was part of Tony.
Okay.
He had a studio on 19th and Franklin, and he had the top level. And it was like you walk in through the bottom, but there was some stairways. You walk in, it was like the whole top level.
Yep. I remember that
He
studio.
had a studio. We was working over on MacArthur and Silky, and Elijah and Short. They was putting a group album together called Town Business.
Yep.
I'm fresh out of school, so they needed an engineer. I ended up going over there to start engineering. So Short was coming there working. We working on this project, and then he decided I'm going to open up a studio downstairs. He was like, I'm gonna bring all my studio equipment and move it in downstairs, and we're gonna just have
Right.
a big ass little studio right here in downtown Oakland, 19th and Franklin. And so me and Short was working together all the time, but I was the only one that smoked weed. So me and him would go in this little other area that looked into the studio, and we would just smoke in that room, but that was just what we did.
Right.
And so I'm DJing this whole time, functions
Right.
and everything, but I'm working with him on some engineering shit.
Right.
He don't even call me Slowpoke.
Right.
He calls me Trey,
Yeah.
because that's my nickname, because I'm the third,
Right.
and that's what my family called me. So
Okay.
he got me saved, and my number is Trey. Nephew,
Right.
whatever. And at this time, before that, he knew I was the DJ, but he didn't know he didn't know that was my family,
Right.
Tony's and all that.
Right.
Like, so that was just an extra
Right.
layer.
Right. It's just,
Like, that's the little family.
Right,
Well,
right.
So it kind of was like that. So we just worked together for like a year in
Yeah.
the studio, engineering like every day, fucking with hoes, smoking, and studio vibes, whatever. And just like, never come up on some DJing shit. He's doing shows this whole time, like just, but they running the show off a CD,
Right.
and like
You
this
DJ,
whole,
bro?
that whole time, like, but it just, I wasn't on it like that. Like I wasn't never like, oh, Sue Short, what's up, bro? Let me like it was just like, nah, bro, we finna work on this song. Let's you know record this verse. Oh, you got a verse you got to do for this feature? All right, like, come on. And just do it like that. All right, bro.
The straight engineer shit.
Yeah, like it's like, all right, like, and because that's what I'm coming fresh out of school. I'm like, that's the etiquette, that's the right way you're supposed to go about it and all that.
Yeah.
So that's hella funny that's your text message, Tom, because I just changed mine to that.
Bro, I'm literally I hate the way that they do the phones now because I'm like they don't even give you something where you can just like
Right, they don't give you nothing to play.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. But keep going.
So Short ends up moving out of that space, and then he moves into the Jack London above Everton.
Oh, that's the one I did. I went to Jack London. That's
Yeah,
when I
so-
did. So I went to Jack London.
He moves down there, and so at this point, we homies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fine. First of all, Short is my favorite rapper.
Right.
Period. Like, there's always been that. Exactly. Even like, I love Jay-Z, I love Biggie, I love Rakim, and all the Pac and all that, but Short's always been my favorite rapper.
Right.
So even on some just being around him on the engineering shit, like I get to record this nigga, and he record hella simple, like it's hella easy. Like like I'm kind of just tripping off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so at this point, when he moved to Jack London, he get all situated over there, and I hit him one day. I was like, "Hey, what you doing?" He's like, "I'm just at the studio." I was like, "I'm gonna pull up." He's like, "All right, it's cool. Just let me know when you're downstairs." I go up there. There's a couple people recording. I say, "What's up?" He in the back shooting pool. And it's this white dude back there. I'm telling this part of the story because it's a crazy loop. And this white dude back there and this other little dude, and they back there shooting pool, just talking shit.
Right.
And so we shooting pool and just kicking and smoking. And I'm like, "Hey, bro," I'm like, "Why you ain't got no DJ?" He's like, "Oh, you know what? We was just talking about it. You want to do it?" I'm like, "Yeah." And that's how it happened.
That's hella funny.
And it literally
We was just talking about
over
that.
a game of pool.
Not even over a game of pool. It was just kind of like I just thought about it, like, and it wasn't on my mind to when I went over there to kind of go get at him about DJing. It was just kind of like I thought about it. I'm like, why you ain't got no DJ? And he's like, "Oh yeah, me and Boo was just talking about it. You want to do it?"
Fucking rap legend just going around playing shit off his fucking
Bro,
CDs.
off a CD. Like I imported that CD, and those are still the
Hip
songs that I
hop
played.
legend in 05 with no DJ.
Bro,
This here,
it's
bro. Play
crazy.
my tape.
And I mean, and you guys, how many years ago was that? I mean, because you guys have.
We've been together for 14 years. 15, 14 years. However old my daughter is. Like it started right after she was born.
Right.
So it's like it's been kind of concurrently.
Yeah.
This whole
Because I
time.
mean, you guys have done. I mean, you guys. I mean, I feel like you be in LA every other weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going to LA next week.
yeah. Like, I mean, it's hundreds of shows.
I've only missed probably one show
yeah.
over the whole span.
Because what do you think? It's been like, what, 10 years? 10 plus
You
years?
said like 14?
14? 14 years? Because you know what's crazy is that, and even some of the tours you guys have done have been so, like, monumental, like, just with Snoop and Quick. I remember the show I pulled up to, it was like Snoop, Quick, Wiz, like, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we just did Hawaii. It was Short,
Short,
Bone Thugs,
Thugs.
Quick.
crazy.
Yeah, like we do a lot of them kind of spot dates. And
40?
We just did one last week with YG. And YG, what's the light skinned cuz that used to be YG? Like with the little skinny
RJ?
cuz? I guess.
RJ? Yeah.
Not the rapper.
Oh.
His partner.
Rob.
Yeah, I guess.
Bald.
Yeah, I'm just saying I seen him.
He bald.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah,
I
yeah.
seen him, like, I was like, damn, this nigga still running around with him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Since we've been shouting everybody out, shout out Rod.
Right, shout out Rob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it was just a trip to see him, like, still, like,
Yeah.
moving around with blood. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
nah.
no, like that's how that short shit happened, and I think it only happened like that because I had already established some type of relationship with him prior to, and he knew what kind of nigga I was.
Right.
On top of off of just like he just the cool homie. Like it wasn't necessarily like this nigga trying to get on and be this and that and be all in the play. No, I'm playing this song. You gonna perform like no? Just like nigga, this is what we doing. Like I'm cool. This nigga, he ain't weird around the hoes.
Right.
Like it just some niggas get around women and just
Get crazy, bro.
tripping and start saying everything. And just it was like we already had established that kind of relationship to where it's like nah, he cool. Like
You know what? So I was in San Jose. I was with Short, and it was my first time experiencing that women like for Short to call them bitch.
Yeah.
So you always hear about it, but I'd never experienced it in the flesh. Right. And so it was a mother and a daughter. And they walked up, we was walking out of the club, and we had just shot a video. We had just shot
was it Veil?
Plane in the Air. No, we just with Kev. And so my homegirl Brittany was out here, and Short was feeling B. So he like, hey, you coming with me. And she's like, well, I'm not going with you unless Fran come, because that's who got me out here. So he's like, well, Fran, guess what? You coming too, nigga. Right. And so, me and I already knew Short, but it was cool. So he was like, come on, Fran, you coming. So we go to San Jose, but these two, a mother and a daughter, walks out of the club behind us, and they're like, Short.
They were Mexican.
They were definitely Mexican. And we were in San Jose, you already know. And so he's like, oh, what's up? What's going on with y'all? And she's like, nah, that's not how you say it. And then he's like, man, what's up, bitch? Bro, she's like, oh my God. I was like, wait, is she serious right now? Like, she really just wanted to get him to call her a bitch. Yes. And then mind you, he then realizes that he slept with the mother. Right? And then proceeds to get the daughter's phone number. Yeah, I'm going.
Flag.
Right.
Flag.
Todd. Todd lives an incredible life.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I never. It was in the flesh, man. And I said, you know what? Is this what it's like to be? I said, is this what it's like to be too short?
I say it on stage when we be talking. I think we do this little thing where we about to go into our old school part of the show, and I'm like, bro. I'm like, I think they want to hear some old school. I'm like, because we talking about 35 years in the game. You've been lit.
Longer than that, nigga.
Longer than that. But I'm just saying,
I'm
major
35
release.
And that nigga.
It was before, yeah.
I'm saying major release wise, it's been like 35 years.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like, bro, this dude's been maybe not at this top, but he's been like,
But all the
12,
niggas at the top,
13,
but all the niggas at the top still
like
look at him like that nigga though.
No, for sure. And I'm like, you've been consistently holding down that little spot for 35 years, bro.
You ever met Hov?
In passing.
That's still tight.
But that was at Summer Jam. Yeah. I was at a Summer Jam passing out shit, and I got a chance to tell him, like, in one of his records, he say, all I ever wanted was somebody to tell me they feel me. Yeah. And so I was like, when I walked out, I was like, bro, I feel your music. I feel you. Yeah. And he looked at me, and I was like, yeah. I was like, he's like, oh, okay. I was like, and that was it. Like,
that's tight.
But
that's tight.
There's been other opportunities. We opened for him when they did the On the Run.
Yeah.
Khaled brought 40 and Short out in Santa
I was there.
Clara.
Oh, okay.
I was there.
And,
okay.
I had he was there, and it was an opportunity, but I had to be standing next to Short right when it was time to go, and I wasn't. Right. So I missed it. So
that's still tight, man. Yeah. Like even just hearing some of those stories, man. Like there's so much wealth in some of these. You know what I'm saying? Some of these Bay Area stories and just some of the things that we've been able to see and do and be a part of, and you have such a rich legacy as far as like just with the Raphael being your uncle and just working with Short and working with 40 and just all the artists that you've helped break in the Bay Area, like you know what I'm saying, definitely got to give you your flowers, man.
You said you beefing with him?
No, I had beef with 40 in the beginning.
You had beef with 40? Please, no, you got to tell us. Come on, let's hear about it.
I used to do this thing on, because she was telling us to wrap it up. I'm going to do it real fast. I used to have this thing on MySpace called the Wax Slap of the Week.
Oh, my God. Had that nigga zero like Biggie. Come on.
No, this is the thing. He came out with a song called Turf Drop. I don't know if you guys remember it.
I remember Turf Drop.
So Turf Drop came out after Tell Me When to Go. Right. But it was kind of like a follow, not a follow-up on an album, but it was just like we're going to do another kind of
trying to get it again.
Yeah, so but at this time I'm working at Eastlake YMCA. Yeah. And these little youngsters used to come up here and battle this little kid called iDummy all the time. Like they would come up there every day after school from all over the Bay to try to battle this kid, iDummy. And he was like, he's to this day still like one of the top turfers out here or whatever. Right. So they the ones that was like, yo, that song is whack. They like the people that he made that song for, like the turf dancers, they was like, nah,
They're not feeling it.
this ain't it.
Right.
So that's what put the battery in my back
To put it on the whack slap of the week. I remember the whack slap of the week, bro.
This
I'm
nigga
glad I
me.
wasn't around.
Nah.
I would have said something to somebody else.
Shout out to PK.
PK is my nigga.
That's PK the first person I ever smoked weed with.
Shout out PK, man.
No, for real. PK the first person I ever smoked weed with.
PK is your gateway.
Ever. PK.
PK is the first person I ever
We
smoked
gotta
weed
get PK up here because
sure.
PK is the man.
And PK pulled up on me like, hey, let's smoke. I'm like, all right, it's cool. Well, he came to the studio in downtown Oakland.
Nigga never smoked before.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, we were smoking at this. I started smoking with him at like Seth House.
Right.
Okay.
And so I'm in the front seat. I think it was like, I'm in the front seat. P in the back. Is somebody else like it's like a car full. So we're all tacking out this little car. This nigga P like, hey, 40 want to talk to you. The phone is like,
he's already on the phone. Like he don't even warn you. He like, hey, 40 want to talk to you.
I'm like, whoa. Click. I think it was the next tip.
He chirped.
He was like a next tip. I was like, oh no, wait a minute. But
was it the blue one with the black sides?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the one. That was
Color
the one.
screen.
That was the one for sure.
This nigga
And so,
PK lined you up, bro. That's hella
I'm
funny.
like, well, he's like, he hit me. He knew I knew. And I'm like, oh, it's all good. I was like, give him my number. We can talk tomorrow.
Right.
And I had a conversation. And basically, he just, whoever presented it to him kind of was like making fun of it. Like, oh, this nigga made just call me wax. Like, made him feel bad about it. And then when I was like, bro, did you actually listen to the clip or did somebody just tell you? Mm-hmm. He's like, no, I saw it. I saw him. But did you listen to it? Because I gave you all the homage on the back end. Mm-hmm. I played the song and I was like, nah, this ain't it. This, I'm like, 40, I don't know what that is. I'm like, but this is the 40 I fuck with. And I played the Bumble on the backside.
Of course.
Where I was like, this is what I want. This is the 40 I'll fuck with.
Right.
And so once he kind of understood that, it was just, it kind of happened. But that's kind of how our relationship started. We are great now. That's, like me and him, my girl, or my lady, and his wife, we supposed to go to dinner. Like, it's like we were
in a great place.
A super great place. I still got to go up to the studio to go sit with him and do some records. So
the one thing I love about 40 is that 40 is not scared to do outreach.
Nah.
He's always been like that.
Everybody
like
gets
I've
a
got
40
if you've worked in Bay Area music, not even just Bay Area music, in music, period. We're not even gonna just put it to the Bay. But like I think everybody pretty much has gotten a phone call from 40.
Yes.
Like 9 a.m. in the morning. He doesn't call you in the evening. He calls you first thing in the morning.
Nigga.
He is a top of the morning ass nigga. And he is gonna call you nephew.
You ain't got your E40 call. You ain't lit.
You not lit.
I'm definitely not lit.
Man, it ain't that. I'm saying
I got work to do.
That's a great way to look at it.
That's a great way to look at it. Cause I've definitely gotten that call at 9 a.m. Like, yo, so what we doing? And I'm like, I don't know. It's 9 a.m. What are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's but once again, he's not afraid to do outreach. He gonna call you himself. He don't want you to have his partner number.
And you realize how you got your number,
bro.
Like,
I don't know how he got my number. I saw a 707 number and I said, who the fuck? And I answered it and it was fucking E40. And like I said, he's just not afraid to do outreach. And I think that's so tight coming from somebody of his stature, coming from somebody that's been in the game as long as he has. He doesn't have to do that. Like he could have somebody else call you. He could have PK call you. He could have anybody call you and be like, yo, 40 want to talk to you, pull up to the studio, he want to holler at you. He could just send people at you. But nah, he's not going to do that. He's going to call you.
With our situation, he thought, whoever presented to him, they also made it seem like he was like whack rapping. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, nah, it's like, it ain't. I'm like, it ain't about what you rapping about. It's just the subject matter.
Right.
And I was like, that. And I'm like, the people you making this song for is the ones that's telling me they not fucking with it.
Right.
And as you can see, the record never really came out. It came and it just never.
It just
it
came
was
and
not
went.
on no albums. Or it might be on the internet, but
yeah, it came and went.
But
Well, I just want to just give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? As far as when it comes to music in general, I feel like, you don't get enough just respect as far as like what you've done, what you've been a part of, what you've brought forward, the people who are able to do things today because you did things yesterday.
No, I appreciate it, bro.
You know what I mean?
And that's funny you say that because I'm like I have like small issues with other little DJs over like just kind of commenting things,
Right?
And they taking it like the wrong way. Like, oh boy, was like really kind of like tripping. Like,
Right.
we still not cool to this day.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm like over a comment. Like,
Right.
I'm like, oh boy, was like really mad. And
Yeah.
so it's just kind of, you know, it's like I'll be trying to like all the young DJs that's coming up.
Right.
Butter, Millions, HU, SM, Smart Money, shout out, you know, all the like the young DJs that's like moving around right now.
Right.
Like I always just kind of like, do, you know, like give them like little things and pointers and everything, and just always just kind of like I'm not trying to.
And I've even seen you on the bill with some of them, and it's not like it's never like, you know what I'm saying. I've seen like, you know, you'll go on before them, after them. It's never
exactly like I'm like
there's no ego in it.
Like never no ego with me.
Mm-hmm.
Now for them, they are trying to be the social media lit DJs that we have today, and that's the playground that we're playing in now.
Right.
To where it's like you gotta be in the scene and listen. You know, like I'm more or less. I tell everybody that's open. Like if I'm open, if I'm a close, I'm like, man, play all that shit. Play everything. Play everything.
Because I got a big bag. Play with
yeah,
y'all.
like
Because my shit is deep.
I'm like, bro, it's so much music. So it's like if y'all play all the little twerking songs, whatever, by the time it gets to me, I'll just play R&B.
Yeah.
And I'll make the room shake the way it needs to shake, and we not
That
crossing
part.
each other over and all that kind of shit. And
you
know, like I'm not asking to be on events and put my logo all.
But I
over
feel like
shit,
there's less
whatever.
of that and more of the other side of things. You know what I'm saying? See? Look, Slim about to get up. Hey, putting your logo on shit is crazy.
Told you that.
Hey man, I'm gonna do it for free, but just let me put my logo on it.
Let me make it about me.
Good grief.
Hey.
Let me just say this.
No, don't say it.
I'm a cat. Like, I don't think we ever got to that point of this conversation.
Tell us how
that
you're a
y'all
cat,
like,
Pope.
no, I'm a super cat.
Oh,
I am
man.
an asshole. I just don't show it. I don't like really like if you know me, like he know me. Like we crack jokes.
Right.
We are ruthless.
Right.
And but you know, like
That's why I laugh at some of the things people get mad at, because I'm like, if y'all think this is bad, you see the way we talk to each other.
I am a cat. Like it's not. But I'm humble at the same time. Like I'm really just chill. Like I don't really be tripping off too much. And that's what we was talking about earlier. It was like I don't think you get the notoriety that you deserve or whatnot. And I'm like, it's not that I don't think I get it. It's just like I don't really be.
See, I feel like I care more than you do.
Yeah, it's like I care about it. Like I definitely care about it. But at the same time, it's just more or less like we got to do the work.
Right.
You know, the work is gonna speak for itself.
Right.
And so it's just like getting the notoriety, and then you get up there, and then you know, like a deer in the headlights, and you're just like, nah, let's just do the work. Like, let's just get it done, get it cracking. You know, I want everybody to win. You know, like even old boy that be tripping off of me, like I'm still recommending you to other people. Like, nah, if you want to use old boy for that, use old boy for this.
Right.
You know.
And that's, you know, but that's kind of the name of the game. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? To hate on someone else is you damn near hating on yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? Right. So we not making it our business to hate on nobody, but you know, but we are gonna tell the truth. And I think that's something that people get mixed up a lot, is that telling the truth and hating is two completely different things. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to be truth tellers. We're not trying to necessarily hate on nobody. But man, you know, like I said, Poke, man, you know, I really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 1.
I know, we're gonna run it back.
You know what I'm saying? And so the
first
first person I wanted to talk
it.
to was DJ Slowpoke,
He
man.
told me that.
I said, bro, I said, look, me and Slim, we starting something. We about to, you know what I'm saying? We about to try to shake the room. And I feel like it's only right if you are the first person that we talk to. And you know what I'm saying? Because
we got to come back because we still ain't even talked about the tabernacle. Like,
we haven't.
Oh, we haven't. We haven't.
Because I was going to say just real quick, like we have a lot of arguments and shit at the tab, and the best DJ in the Bay came up. Nigga, I'm standing on Poke, nigga. That's the guy.
Appreciate
the
it. Thank you,
fuck?
my brother. I appreciate
That's
it.
the nigga.
Have they done a best? No, they did. Didn't they do a best DJ in the Bay list? Didn't like Thizzler do it or something like that?
I seen the producer list. I don't know if I seen
they
DJ.
They did a DJ something. They did something with DJ.
I'm standing on Poke too. If anybody has any qualm with that, I
would
don't
love
give
to see
a fuck.
anybody try.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm
boy.
definitely standing on Poke. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ask, if I give you my list, they be like, oh, no particular. No, this is in order, nigga. Poke is number one. That's it.
Appreciate it, bro. Like,
That part.
you know, like I appreciate it, but I just did the work, man.
Yeah, man.
And
We're
then
gonna keep.
Shout out to anybody that can guess this riddle on my shirt.
Because I want to know.
Hey, when this, I'm like, look, I think that's a lollipop. I thought it was a snail. I was like, wait, so I.
It's like I something, and then it's like I.
Just guess the riddle in the comments.
Yeah,
Just we'll go from
exactly. We'll give you something for free.
there. All right.
A hat. Who knows? We'll figure something out.
I'm almost there, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to give you. I don't want to give it away.
All right, y'all.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna do it in the comments. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Episode 1, man. We out.
All right.